Salutations everyone, hello, here we are again. Time for me to nerd about samurai once again. I love this game so much. Probably the reason why the Tenma Guide took so long to be released was probably because of this game. I am so addicted to it. Okay, maybe I'm less addicted now, but I was very addicted to it like 2 weeks ago. Anyways, hello, salutations everyone. So, as I said last time, we did the first scenario. Basically, we played from the date 1546 all the way until 1543. And now that we reached 1543, we're gonna start a new scenario in here so we can keep everything as historically accurate as possible. There's gonna be some differences from history because, you know, I can't really control every variable, but I try. So yeah, today we're gonna start in 1553. Jesus Christ, people need to calm down with streams. You're streaming now, we're streaming in a couple hours, I'll be busy with Divegrass streams in 6+ hours. Let's go, YouTube. It's the rise of YouTube streaming, finally. It's being taken seriously. Anyway, so, to give like a very brief, short summary of what happened last time. So last time, basically there was chaos in the capital. You know, the Shogunate is being influenced by the Miyoshi clan. The Miyoshi clan kicked out the Hosokawa clan's ass. What else? In the west, there's trouble brewing. In the east, they're fighting each other all the time. And here where we are, our leader Oda Nobuhide died of old age, and now Nobunaga is the leader of the Oda clan, except that a lot of people in the Oda clan don't like him, so they're starting to support his brother instead. Also, the Imagawa are starting to set their eyes on us. So that's what happened last time. So here we are. We're gonna have quite a lot of action this time around, because again, the Imagawa have their eyes on us. And we're gonna conquer Owari. So once again, this time with Nobunaga. Let's see if we can survive, because the Imagawa will be attacking us quite ferociously at some point, and they are far bigger than we are. So that's gonna suck, but I believe we can do it. In fact, the last episode, we were attacked by the Imagawa at the end of the stream, and we were able to, you know, last long. We were able to beat them up. So much in fact that they weren't able to take Kyosu Castle, and historically they take that. Anyways, let me see if the audio is good first, I forgot. Might be low. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Tenbun 22, 1553. With great interest, the Mino daimyo Saito Toshimasa awaited his meeting with his supposed fool of a son-in-law, Oda Nobunaga. After Sue Harukata lost the trust of the tribes in western Japan by betraying his lord, Ouchi Yoshikata, Mori Motonari began devising a plan to overthrow him. The shogun Ashikaga Yoshifuji had resolved to retake the capital, but despite repeated attempts, there was no sign that he would defeat Miyoshi Nagayoshi and reestablish his rule. In eastern Japan, the powerful daimyo of the Imagawa Takeda and Hojo, though once fierce rivals, had put aside their differences and began forming an alliance. And that alliance is going to be trouble for us, because that means they're not going to be killing each other. Ah, there we go. This is the event I thought we had missed last time, but we actually didn't miss it. It's supposed to happen now. So, here we go. Murakami Yoshikyo, who had hounded Harunobu through countless ordeals, was finally facing his bitter defeat. So if you don't remember, Harunobu has been, you know, trying to take over Toishi Castle for a while, but he was not able to. Finally Harunobu is going to be able to take the castle. The schemes of Sanada Yukitaka with support from the Takeda army led to a string of clan betrayals. Harunobu, you fiend! You find no victory on the battlefield, so I resort to these underhanded means! Mark my words, scoundrel, you will be repaid in full! Takeda Army, Takeda Harunobu's camp. The path here has been overlong. Yes, but we have finally taken back this land. All of this has been only possible through your help, my lord. Save your flattery. The castle that endured countless attacks of my own was immediately toppled by your hand. My strength was lacking. What is it you have that I do not? The essence of strategy is to seize victory without fighting. There you go, that's Sun Tzu, Art of War, right there. It is better to attack the spirit than their castle. Such tactics have won most of my battles. Even so, the success of my strategies was entirely dependent on your might and military, my lord. I see. So you are saying that my military could have spared me senseless fighting? To seize victory without fighting. I thought I understood, but it seems part of me was overeager. This is why Total War games that include morale are great. Yes, I agree. That is like a big aspect of Shogun 2, for example, where morale is like... The morale can be the difference between you winning or losing. And it impacts the game in a major way, and I really love that. I really love that. It's one of the things that makes Shogun 2 so fun. The apple has not fallen far from the tree, after all. Because morale played a big impact in warfare. It still does to this day. Because at the end of the day, war is fought by people. And, you know, if people don't want to fight, well, there you go. I wonder what will be when robots start taking over the fight. There's nothing more satisfying than having a small group of warriors holding out against a massive horde while your enemy goes, "Why won't you break?" Exact, that's one of the best feelings ever. Like when you're defending a fort with just a small garrison, but you're standing strong, and then you manage to win against a much larger fort. That feels so good. I thank you, Kitaka. You've helped me realize how much I have left to learn. A few days later, Nagao clan, Kasugayama Castle, so this is in the northeast of where that castle fell. This is gonna be important because we're gonna see one of the best cutscenes in the entire game. One of the greatest battles in samurai history is gonna happen soon. As a result of this, I come before you in humility. Please lend your lowly servant Yoshikyo your aid. If it means defeating the wretched Harunobu and returning to Shinano, I would gladly endure any hardship. Raise your head, Lord Yoshikyo. Sir! I would ask one thing, Lord Yoshikyo. Why do you seek my help? Did you not think to ask others? I did not. I know your prowess in battle is second to none in the region, Lord Kagetora. Only you, Lord Kagetora, are capable of defeating the dastardly Harunobu to whom I lost. My prowess in battle, eh? A good answer. Very well. You shall have my aid. I am in your debt. I have no need for thanks. It would not bode well for either of us to let Harunobu do as he pleases with Zankoji. But more than that, I must see for myself just how strong this Harunobu truly is. Here we go. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. Following the annihilation of the Murakami clan, the influence of the Takeda clan spread throughout North Shinano, conflicting with the interests of the Nagao clan. A fateful clash between Takeda Harunobu and Nagao Kagetora had been set in motion. Here we go! One of the greatest battles in samurai history is about to happen! The tiger versus the dragon! Here we go! Toishi Castle falls, officers change affiliation, so Suda Mitsuchika becomes affiliated with the Nagao clan, Kiyo no Kyohide becomes affiliated with the Nagao clan, and Murakami Yoshikyo becomes affiliated with the Nagao clan. The Murakami clan is annihilated and affiliated officers are added to the Takeda clan. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen! Salutations, Almighty! Hello! We're about to see one of the greatest battles in samurai history ever. This is gonna be great. I think it's gonna happen sometime in this year, in 1553, I think. I'm very excited. So, other than that, we're gonna see the Nagao and the Takeda fight each other. But meanwhile, we're gonna have to prepare for an invasion, because you see this big-ass Imagawa clan right here? They're gonna be coming after us. And that's gonna be a problem. Can't we all just get along? No. Welcome to the Sengoku Jidai, it's kill or be killed. Everyone is out for blood. We are going to take Kyosu though. We took Inuyama as well last time. Our goal is to take Kyosu as well. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Let me just take a look. So, refine own clan. relocation to Kyosu. This is supposed to happen. Alright, so basically, after 1 month, we'll try and take over Kyosu Castle. That's all I need to do. So until then, let me see, I need to do everything once again, because, you know, I'm technically starting a new game. That's what I did. We're gonna play today until 1560. That's the date of the Battle of Okehazama, but, you know, apparently 7 years in this game actually takes a long time. So we can't play more than that. Only 7 years is good enough. Let me see. We'll go with this. Niue Naga Hide. Let's see. What should I go for actually? Civil leadership is good. Bodyguard formation. I'll go with this. How long do you think the stream will be? I think it's gonna be the same length as the last stream. The last stream we played for 7 years in the game as well. We're gonna play more 7 years today, so it's probably gonna be the same. Maybe slightly longer, just because there's gonna be more action this time around. We're probably gonna fight much more than the last time. Last time we barely didn't fight. We only really started fighting at the end of the stream. This time we're gonna be fighting far, far sooner. So I'm gonna prepare myself for it. Because if we don't prepare, the Imagawa are going to destroy us. I think we have like 5 years to prepare until they attack us. Maybe less. Pardon my intrusion. Someone from the Saito clan has arrived to see you. Yes. Let's be allies. Let us be allies. Now, the event that we saw... there we go. We're gonna see the event where Nobunaga and Toshimasa will meet. So yeah, last stream, Nobunaga got married to the daughter of Saito Toshimasa, Lady Kicho, or Nohime. Supposedly, it was all part of a plot. What happened is that Toshimasa wanted to send his daughter to marry with Nobunaga. Nobuhide just wanted to create like an alliance between the two clans. But Toshimasa had the plan of having his daughter assassinate Nobunaga if Nobunaga was a fool. But instead, actually, the daughter of Toshimasa was actually smitten by Nobunaga and saw that he was actually like competent. And because of that, we're gonna see Nobunaga meet with Toshimasa, because Toshimasa wants to see that with his own eyes. How competent is Nobunaga? Is he really a fool or is he not? Because in case you don't know, Nobunaga had the nickname the Fool of Owari because of his behavior. In the years after Kicho left the Saito clan to marry into the Oda clan, the alliance between the two families deepened. Saito Toshimasa was most interested in his son-in-law, Nobunaga, and wrote to his daughter expressing a desire to one day meet with a man. When he heard of this from Kicho, Nobunaga agreed to a get-together, and so at Shotokuji, near Mino Owari border, the two met face to face. It is said that before the meeting, Toshimasa hid in an old house and watched as Nobunaga and his troops marched to Shotokuji. It is a pleasure to finally meet you, father-in-law. My name is Oda Nobunaga Saburo. So, you're the husband. You've quite the intense look. You seem a fine man, yet you've marched here as if going into battle. I am embarrassed to hear that you caught sight of that. I do not wish to meet Kicho's father with a shabby force in Tao. Your archers and spearmen were splendid, but I noticed your Tanegashima matchlocks were particularly plentiful. As expected, you have a keen eye. Muskets have become indispensable in modern warfare. I am gathering as many as possible. We're struggling to buy Tanegashima ourselves. Perhaps you could part with a few of them. There is no need for that. Should any manner of crisis befall you, I would come running at once to render assistance. Though not without tension, the meeting was amicable enough, and came to a swift close. So that was Nobunaga. I knew from Kicho's letters that he was no fool, but neither did I expect a man of that caliber. He wasn't the least timid about showing off his forces, and so casually rejected my bid for muskets. The people of the Saito clan may end up retainers of the Oda. If only he were my real son. Again, I think this game doesn't go for that, but I think historically Toshimasa actually wanted Nobunaga to inherit all his territory after he died. Because he saw that Nobunaga was far more competent than his actual son. But yeah, so far we have an alliance with the Saito clan. We don't have to worry about them, they're our allies. In fact, when the Imagawa start invading us, we can actually request reinforcements from them. Well, so long as the alliance stands. If the alliance breaks, well, that's that. Oh, we're lacking in gold. Yeah, and it really needs to improve my economy. Because with a weak economy, we can't really add buildings that will improve our fighting capabilities that much. So let's hope that the Imagawa don't invade us for a while. I think they don't. They already have Anjo Castle. I think until they form the Coastal Soon Alliance, they're probably not going to attack us. They just really wanted Anjo Castle because Anjo Castle is part of Mikawa province. And that's what they want, because they're supposed to rule over Mikawa province. Until then, actually, I should probably start invading. So I'm gonna target the castle already. Let's make a target of Kyosu. The quicker we take it, the better, because that means we have a new castle that we can start developing. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's just wait a bit. I'm gonna militarize, because by militarizing our troops will fight fiercely. And while we do that, we develop our territory a bit more. Hope the Battle of Kawanakashima happens soon, because that's always fun to see. It's one of the greatest and most bloody battles in samurai history ever. Super romanticized as well, but it's great. There were actually 5 battles of Kawanakashima, but the most popular is the 4th. We don't have money. Yeah, we probably shouldn't spend money on that. Let me see. More civil stuff. Yes, keep improving my fares. I want more money. We need the money. Because without money, we can't do anything. What is this? Oh, there we go. We're ready. Oh, but there's events happening. I've heard tales of an incident concerning the Takeda. Oh, there we go. It's gonna happen, guys. Prepare yourselves. Right here, in this territory right here, we're about to see the battles happen. Confrontation at Kawanakashima. This is just the beginning, the preparation. Surrounded by the Chikumagawa River, Chikumagawa and Saigawa of the Shinanogawa River, Kawanakashima was a strategic point between Shinano and Echigo. Having once been driven by Takeda Harunobu to Echigo from Shinano, Murakami Yoshikyo went to Nagao Kagetora for help and attempted to retake Katsurao Castle. Harunobu marched to North Shinano to drive back the Murakami forces. The defeated Yoshikyo fled again to Echigo, but his troubles did not end there. Murakami Yoshikyo's appeal finally roused Nagao Kagetora to action, setting the stage for what would happen next in Kawanakashima. Here we go. We're gonna have a special cutscene with this. Takeda Harunobu. What kind of man is he, I wonder? Let's just say he's the product of this bloody era, and one would gladly utilize his schemes and deceit to seize victory. Be on your guard, Lord Kagetora. There's no need for concern. Justice is on our side. Watch as I make North Shinano mine once again. The Kagetora army launched assaults on multiple castles in Shinano along the Chikumagawa River. Takeda Harunobu soon deployed to confront them. So, Nagao Kagetora has come. I hear the man has skill, but we shall see if he can weather my tactics. Without directly engaging Kagetora's approaching forces, Harunobu headed down the Chikumagawa River to cut off their enemy's path of retreat. So that's it. You hope to outsmart me by avoiding a direct confrontation. I won't play your games though. I think this is the first battle of Kawanakashima. The first, the second, and the third battles are very much battles of maneuvering. They barely actually fight each other, it's just maneuvering and kinda intimidating each other, with light skirmishes here and there. The fourth one is the big one. That's the one that I'm very excited for, because the fourth one is where they finally commit. Enemy spotter your ambush before you manage to spring it. Do you want to fight? But yeah, literally, like the first 3 battles of Kawanakashima were basically just Kagetora and Harunobu just maneuvering troops, trying to outmaneuver each other with some light skirmishes here and there. They never actually committed troops. It was in the fourth one where they go all out and commit everything. And that one ends up being one of the bloodiest battles in samurai history ever. That's the one we're gonna see soon. Lord Kagetora, how shall we proceed? Yeah, hello. We have toppled Shinano's castles to this extent. Harunobu will have to abide for a time. We are to withdraw at once. What? Immediately realizing what the Takeda army was doing, Kagetora freely relinquished the castles he had conquered and fell back to Echigo before the enemy could trap him. Kagetora, you weasel. You saw through my plan and reacted immediately. It seems you are a man who will not go down so easily. The Dragon of Echigo and the Tiger of Kai. Their first meeting in Kawanakashima ended in a disappointment for them both. That's the thing about... Shingen, Harunobu and Kagetora, is that they are not, like, afraid of just, hey, I conquered this castle, but it might be better to just give it back and retreat. They do that all the time. Like, they're always, like, thinking, like, 2 or 3 steps ahead of what is more advantageous or not. They are sometimes more willing to just cause damage and then give back all their conquereds than actually take losses. That's something I realize about them. Mostly because both Harunobu and Kagetora were usually fighting at multiple fronts all the time. So they were completely fine just causing damage and retreating. Following this, however, the two men would continue fighting over Kawanakashima for more than a decade. We're gonna see the fourth. We're gonna see the fourth soon, very soon. Nagao Kagetora goes to Kyoto. The music sounds really intense, yeah, it is. I do like the ones from the Sphere of Influence more, but the ones here are fine. I think this is a soundtrack that they brought back from Taishi. This year, Nagao Kagetora traveled to Kyoto for the first time at the head of a small contingent. Ostensibly, the visit was to express thanks for his official post. Sounds like the British Empire took the countries back and then gave them back after getting what was wanted. But he also sought to confirm the intentions of the Shogun concerning the Also, do tell me if the audio is like fine, or if it's not too loud maybe. Because maybe I put it way too loud. But he also sought to confirm the intentions of the Shogun concerning the position of Kanto Kanrei, a role Uesugi Norimasa had proposed to him, however. It's okay? Okay, good. Something of a predicament has arisen. I have heard that Shogun Ashikaga Yoshifuji is currently outside the capital. Because as you remember, you see, the Miyoshi kinda kicked out the Shogun. What? The Shogun, protector of the Imperial Castle, is away from the capital? What is the meaning of this? His relationship with Miyoshi Nagayoshi, who was controlled the capital for some time, as sour. It seems he is in Omi. So not only Kanto, but the capital too has become host to an uprising. I can scarcely fathom what the Shogun is going through. How dreadful. There is nothing for it. If the Shogun is absent, I will simply pay a visit to the Imperial Court, express my gratitude, and then take leave of the capital. It's in my sleep time, and you only woke. I really need to get to the Battle of Kawanakashima. I really hope I can get to the Battle of Kawanakashima before you go to sleep. Because the Battle of Kawanakashima is probably going to be the highlight of today. Definitely. During his visit to Kyoto, Kagetora received an audience with Emperor Gonara, where he was ordered to defeat the enemies in the neighboring country. He left without ever meeting Shogun Ashikaga Yoshifuji. It was only a matter of time before Ashikaga Yoshifuji and Nagao Kagetora, so alike in certain ways, would meet. Yeah, they will meet eventually, not now. Anyways, we'll see the battle happen soon. It will happen soon. Okay, we on our side. Time to invade. All right, let's disperse. I want to attack from multiple sides. Because if we do that, we are more effective against the castle. Here we go, march! We have the advantage. In numbers. This should be really easy. The faster we take Kyosu, the better. And it's much better to take it before they can start making like defensive castles and stuff and such. This will be easy, it's gonna be a very simple fight. Nobunaga has an ability where he can just conquer things instantly, like territory. They're not committing any troops, because if they do, they're gonna leave the castle defenseless. Yeah, we can do this too. More crops means more troops. There we go. His ability Dynast just conquers territory just immediately. And the ability Demon King will increase his stats for the rest of the battle for each territory he claims. There we go. Everyone else is coming, but I'm also going to keep developing my territory in the meantime. So I do have a crops goal right now that I need to meet, so I probably should focus on that. Because if I meet the crops goal, I'm gonna get honor on my officers, and that's good. Allows me to do more things with them. There we go, everyone. Oh, and the tribes comes with us too. Good. So we don't commit. We have time. We'll just blockade. So whenever you're attacking a castle, you have two choices. You can blockade a castle or you can storm it. Right now we're blockading. We're basically starving them out, and their morale is going down. Oh, the Imagawa clan. Okay, we actually need to do this quickly because the Imagawa clan is starting to do things. Alright, so we're gonna storm. We do more damage, but it also deals damage back to us. But it's gonna be easier to take the castle. We need to do this. Oh, there we go. We got a battle on our hands. It's gonna be very simple. They finally came out. We have an advantage in numbers, quite overwhelming. Gonna put Nobunaga at the front because he's really strong. He's one of the strongest units in the entire game. Alright, go and kill them with your matchlocks. You go from there. Alright, keep going. We have level 3 matchlocks. Doesn't do much damage, but it's something. Come on. I don't think we can proc Awakening. But yeah, well, Nobunaga's stats are really high. Alright, let's go from behind. Because if we can encircle them. We'll kill them faster while taking less losses. And meanwhile, the rest can take over the points. And then you go from there. There we go, pincer. Because his pincer now is the enemy stamina goes down much faster and they take twice more damage. We're in a very good spot. It's better to win with taking as least losses as possible. Because I want to conserve my troops for when the Imagawa invade. There we go. With this, the Shiba clan will be gone. There we go. Easy. There we go. That's a good ratio. A very good ratio. They took basically 10 times the losses of mine. With this, taking Kyosu will be very easy. We don't need to storm it anymore. There we go. This will be our capital from now on. Owari Shiba clan is gone. And now we get all their officers for ourselves. Alright, you are strong? Well, compared to the Shiba clan, yes. Nagashima, no. If I was doing a regular campaign, I would take Nagashima, but it's not historically accurate. Let's see, yeah, we need to take the entirety of the Tokai region. But that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Alright, everyone return to their castles. Now we get more labor as well after this. Again, Nobunaga is gonna relocate to Kyosu. There we go. Okay, this is what happened historically. Oda Nobunaga left his previous residence of Nagoya Castle and made his newly acquired Kyosu Castle into his main base. Kyosu formerly belonged to the Owari agent, acting as a crossroads between the capital Kamakura on the Tokaido and the Ise Road. Seems you find Kyosu much more convenient than Nagoya. I can govern Owari just fine from here in Kyosu. If I am to rule over all the land, however, my stay here shall be only temporary. We shall gather our strength and develop this land until we secure a castle that can serve as a base for our greater ambitions. So there we go. This is our capital, which is good because Kyosu Castle is a much better castle than Nagoya. Let's see... Yeah. Let's get our... we still lack labor, though. We should still... Wow. It's not developed at all. That sucks. We need some substitutes to work on this. This really sucks. Also, I need someone to take over Nagoya Castle. Niwa Nagahide... Who should I put there? Do we have Hideyoshi already? We don't. Interesting. And I guess I'll put Katsuye in charge of that. Because Katsuye is a very good general. He's probably one of our best generals. And now we need to take care of the rebellions that we have all over the place. Anyways, we need substitutes in my territory. Maeda Toshiie, you come over here. Substitutes will also acquire more honor, which is good. You come over here. Let's see, who else I should put here? Someone with good abilities, so that I can then later on put them in control of castles once we start conquering things. I mean, we're not going to conquer much stuff anymore in today's episode, because we're going to be on the defensive. Oda Nobutomo. Utmost devotion is good. Let's see, on the offensive is good. Yoshinari. Civil construction is going to be good too. Alright, they'll be taking care of those territories on their own. We should probably also appoint some dominion. Actually, yeah, we can give that domain to someone else, but... Let's put Niwa... Actually, no, I want Niwa Nagahide to stay unattended. Because he's going to be good to construct things. Nomukatsu goes over here, Sakuma Domindori goes over here, Ikeda Tsuneoki goes over here, Kiba Yoshimune can go over here. I can give Ajima to Ikeda Tsuneoki, why not? Narumi Castle is gonna need defenders too. Shimokata-san. There we go. Hidetaka Kawajiri. I can't do any more than that though. Because I need more policies to start actually be able to replace officers that are in certain places. Does this game have a historical event with the last samurai? No, that's 250 years after the final events of this game. This game is about the Sengoku Jidai, which happens in the 1500s. The events of the last samurai happen in the 1800s, after the West starts opening up the country and the Tokugawa Shogunate falls. Alright, so now that we have that territory, let's see. Oh, okay, those rebellion suppressions are gonna take forever. So I'm gonna take more troops to help them out suppressing those rebellions. Alright, suppress that. Quick. Let's see, anything else I can do? Wait, we can marry someone? Oh. We can... Wait. Isn't that kind of fucked, though? Isn't that like Nobunaga's kin? That would be incest. Let's not do that. Let's not take your cousin or whatever as a concubine. Yeah, I think... I'm pretty sure that... That's like a cousin of Nobunaga. I guess you can take Nobunaga's cousin as a concubine. That would not be... Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. But, what you can do, however, is that you can marry Nobunaga's cousin to one of his officers, and that will increase loyalty, which is really, really good. I'm not gonna do it right now, because I feel like it's gonna be nice later on. Because again, if you marry a family member to another family member, they become more loyal to you because they become your kin. And in case your daimyo dies, they can actually become leaders of the clan as well, because they are part of the family at that point. Right, we'll make 2 irrigation canals here. Kaim approves of this. I don't think it's Kaim who approves of this. I think it's Furiai that approves of it. Because Furiai is the one that's into it. Kaim is like, ugh, disgusting. There we go, that's 2 rebellions quelled. One officer comes of age. He sucks though. I mean, he's good for disaster readiness, I suppose. Oh, stuff is happening. Ah, okay, so you see this? This right here, guys? This is bad news for us. Absolutely bad news for us, guys. Because you see this? These 3 clans hate each other. Oh, Kaim is not approved this. Okay, gotcha. I didn't see the nod. Yeah, he dislikes that. He hates that. But yeah, this is bad news for us because these 3 clans were fighting each other. And the fight between each other is the reason why they didn't come after us. Now they're gonna fight each other. And now they're gonna make an alliance with each other. And that means that the Imagawa can start fighting us. And that sucks. Here we go.
海源氏の古豪武田家足利一門の名族今川家今川の傘下から新天地関東へ飛び出した北条家東国に蛮挙する3つの大大名は時に手を結び時に騙し合い寸土を争う公敵として互いに警戒してきただが天文23年それぞれ後輩に敵を抱えた3家の利害
all 3 of them have other enemies to deal with as well.
符合するこの機逃すまじすかさず動いたのは今川家を支えた墨染めの軍師大元数夫一名を摂斎禅師ともいう階層である摂斎は両家に素早く働きかけ今川義元武田晴信北条氏康それぞれの嫡男に互いの娘を目合わせる縁談を取りまとめ公宋孫の三角同盟形成に
Bad news for us.
総仕上げとして摂斎は縁のある駿河善徳寺に晴信と氏康を招く今日この定談の実在を否認する説もあるがもし三巨頭が一堂に会したとすれば交互の内容を想像するに教首は尽きない決仏同士互いの
How bad are the news? Really bad. Really bad. As in, we're in the crossfire. We're gonna be in the #1 target of the Imagawa now.
それこそが周囲の諸大名に多大な脅威を与えるのだ打算と利害そして隕石によって結ばれた三角形は
There is no good news for us. Literally no good news.
珍しく十数年の長きにわたって継続したのである
We will have to endure as Nobunaga did historically. So, here we go. The following get married and form marriage alliances. Imagawa clans Ujizane and Hojo clans Zolshunin. Takeda clans Yoshinobu and Imagawa clans Reishoin. Hojo clans Ujimasa and Takeda clans Obain. So, here's the thing. The Imagawa clan are our enemies, but they have also been fighting the Takeda and the Hojo at times. The Takeda clan, they have been fighting the Imagawa and the Hojo at times as well, but now they are starting to fight over here against the Nagao clan. And meanwhile, the Hojo clan, they're fighting the Nagao clan and the other clans in Kanto. Because of this, the 3 clans realized, I guess making an alliance between the 3 of us will actually be more beneficial because that means we can each respectively focus on the other clans, right? The Imagawa can The Hojo clan can focus on the Kanto clans and the Nagao. The Takeda clan can focus on the Nagao clan, and the Imagawa clan can focus on us. This is why it's bad news, because now all three of them can just look forwards without looking back, and we are in the targets, in the sights of the Imagawa clan right now. The Imagawa clan now has nothing stopping them from marching forwards. This is why the Koso-Sun alliance is so bad for us. They basically just married each other between their clans. So let's see when will it happen, because that will suck. Also, goddammit, the Takeda clan always attacks these clans here, the Mitsuki clan, and that sucks because, like, historically that didn't happen. Now, fortunately, the Mitsuki clan is kinda irrelevant, so whatever. Alright. There we go, we got crops. The news is good. Yeah. Alright, so I need to start making. I need to. Actually, no. I should probably keep going for my developing my fairs. Quick, please. I need them fairs. Please, my substitutes, work on those fairs. I need my commerce to increase, so I can actually build military buildings. Honganji Shonyu, the head of the Honganji clan, has passed away. He is the son of Renyo and the father of Kenyo. Oh, there we go, more stuff is happening. Details concerning the Ashikaga clan. Okay, so the Ashikaga clan is the shogunates. They are right here. Let's see what's happening. Ashikaga Yoshifuji changes his name. There we go, he's gonna become Ashikaga Yoshiteru. Around this time, Shogun Ashikaga Yoshifuji changed his name to Yoshiteru. The chaos in the capital and the unrest throughout the nations drag on. The people long for tranquility, yet even as Shogun I can do nothing. Changing my name changes nothing else, but I must show the people that their Shogun is resolved to bring peace. Yep, that's it, that's the event. He just changed his name. Get used to this, it's gonna happen a lot. Is now called Ashikaga Yoshiteru. Oh, here another one, the Saito clan. That's there we go. Right here. Oh yeah, he became older. This is Saito Toshimasa. This is his older portrait. He changed his name to Saito Dosan. That's how he's more commonly known, actually. Saito Toshimasa, daimyo of Mino. Having inherited the lands that his father claimed after rising from a mere oil vendor, his revolutionary force held power over the entire country of Mino. Toshimasa expelled the Mino agent, Toki Yorinori, and seized the country, but also took Yorinori's concubine Miyoshino. Damn, he expels him from the land and takes his girl. Holy shit. And he was originally not even a samurai, he was just an oil vendor. Goddamn Chad. Shortly afterward, Miyoshino gave birth to Toshimasa's first son, Takamasa, and rumors began to circulate that Toki Yorinori was the boy's real father. The rumors reached even Takamasa, causing him to doubt his origins and sparking his suspicions towards his father, Toshimasa. Toshimasa himself was confident that Takamasa was his child, but as the boy began to avoid his father, his affection faded. Uh-oh. It's never good when you start seeing fathers and sons starting to, sour. Because usually that gives way to violence. Like I said in the Yakuza playthrough, Yakuza politics are very similar to samurai politics. His love naturally drifted toward others, such as Takamasa's younger half-brothers, Magaoshiro and Kiheiji instead. The father and son Toshimasa and Takamasa grew estranged. That Takamasa is buying into the gossip and giving me the cold shoulder. Dude changing his name for the 20th time. Passport office worker, fuck this guy. I know, right? I wonder how it must have been back then. Yeah, that guy that I know, that's his name. Wait, it's not his name anymore? He changed his name? Fucking hell. Because I wonder how people, got to know. Some samurai would really change their names, more than 10 times. So like, must have been like a big pain in the ass probably. It pains me to say it. It seems that Takamasa has even come to believe rumors that you intend to disinherit him. Absurd. It is already decided that Takamasa will be my successor. To think he's fallen for such baseless hearsay. Some say that Mino is dividing into factions that support either yourself or Lord Takamasa. These rumors have gotten well out of hand. I may have to step in and refute them myself. Toshimasa gathered his retainers and abruptly declared that he was to transfer leadership to Takamasa and enter the priesthood under the name Dosan. There we go, he's gonna become a Buddhist monk, but that really doesn't change much, let's be honest. Takamasa is old enough now to manage civil duties, so it is time for me to retire and hand the reins over to him. From this day forward, I am Saito Yamashiro Dosan. He's going to retire? What is he thinking? Was he truly not planning to disinherit me? However, suspicions of me might be. If I allow Takamasa to succeed me, he will surely dismiss these senseless rumors. This is Takamasa after all. Left to fester, those rumors might pose a danger to his younger brothers, who could also be seen as my successors. Nah, they just changed their nicknames in Steam profile. Yeah, it's just like changing names in like Steam or like Discord. With suspicion still unresolved, control of the Saito clan was handed from Dosan, formerly known as Toshimasa, to Takamasa. There we go. Now you know. Saito Toshimasa's name changes to Saito Dosan. The Viper of Mino himself. But he technically is still the leader, the one with the real power. So you know, he's still the leader. Alright. Back to us though, we're developing our economy because we really need a better economy to start building better buildings. In fact, I should, every time I develop counties, I should also start, you know, developing my my military. Nobunaga especially, since he's our best general, needs to be improved the most. I am going to improve Nagoya and Kyosu the most, because in Nagoya you have Katsuie here. And Katsuie is a very good general. Very, very good general. There we go, keep going for this, and that's it for now. Imagine if they could only add their previous name and not 100% change the name. There are some samurai that always keep a small amount of their older names, but it really depends. It really will depend. Border dispute, goddammit. No, not a natural disaster. Oh, never mind. It doesn't affect me. It didn't affect my province. Yeah, this sucks. Niwanaga. Okay, wait. God, I hate border disputes because I have to spend so much money fixing them. If I don't fix it, there's gonna be like skirmishes and stuff, and that's gonna start a war, and I really don't want to start a war right now. I need to prepare. So I need to invest money to stop the border dispute. And in the meantime, I guess I'll keep developing my economy. There we go. Because my economy is really, really suffering. Come on, keep going for fairs. Keep going for fairs. Fuck, I don't have money to develop my fairs. We need more money! There we go. We got some more money. Alright. Keep developing the fairs. My officers are developing the farms on their own, so that's fine, I guess. We don't have enough labor either. Come on, Kyosu. Because I'll really need Nobunaga to carry us. Oh, we don't have the labor yet. Alright, there we go. Now let's see. Developing more fair. If we develop every single fair, we get a commerce bonus, so which is really, really good. That's also going to help us with our economy. Hopefully the other officer samurai can take care of the region's economy as well. There we go, more fairs. Employ. We need this, because if you can get Hashibe Hideyoshi to join us, that would be really, really good. He's a very good officer, and I'd like to give him a castle. And I think he should be a Ronin at this point. What do you think of mint chocolate ice cream? Yay or nay? I don't like mint. I don't like mint, so I don't like mint chocolate. My favorite flavor of ice cream is strawberry. I usually take strawberry over chocolate. Fairies like taxes? It's basically markets and stuff. And yes, we tax them. Because we have to tax the markets. So not only do we like develop commerce, we also tax the commerce being happening, being had. There we go. So the better the commerce, the more you can tax out of it. Let's see. No, we're not going to expand. That's going to be historically inaccurate if we expand now. We already took Kyosu. That's all the expansion there is for now. For the next 7 years. Our expansion is really going to begin after the Battle of Okehazama happens. Then we're going to have to conquer a lot of territory. Like, a lot of territory. But I really mean a lot. What if they evade taxes? Well, they get put to the sword. It's as simple as that. You didn't pay your taxes, you die. To be fair, that's how it is today as well. If you don't pay your taxes, you get arrested. So you know. Oh, god damn it! Here we go with the border dispute. You see what happens if you don't fix the border dispute? Your officer will set out because the enemy officer will also set out on their own, and now we have a war going on. Oh, something is happening in the Amago clan. Okay, let's see where the Amago clan is. The Amago clan is in the west. It's right here. Gasantoda. It's this clan right here. The Shingo Party affair. Starting with Izumo, former Izumo agent Tsunehisa laid the foundations for the Amago clan. He extended its might throughout the surrounding countries in a single generation, proving himself an exemplary daimyo of the era. Following the untimely death of Tsunehisa's eldest son, Masahisa, he was instead succeeded by his grandson Haruhisa. Tsunehisa appointed his second son, Kunihisa, as Haruhisa's guardian. I love how the samurai names, their families usually have the same like endings or starting syllables. It's really funny. You know, Tsunehisa, Masahisa, Kunihisa, Haruhisa, everyone ends with Hisa in this family. The superb warrior Kunihisa and his son Sanehisa proved an aggressive force that surpassed even the main branch, and they became known at some point the Shingo Corps. The conduct of Kunihisa and Sanehisa of the Shingo Corps has been inexcusable. Their brassness has drawn the ire of the many other retainers. So unless you're filthy rich, then you get a slap on the wrists. Unless you are in a society where they will still like kill you, like Japan, which was a military society. Then they really want your money. It's as though they don't even think of me as their lord. Such behavior sets a bad precedent for the clan. Perhaps we should address it. The Shingo Corps have many retainer tribes. If we distance ourselves from them indiscreetly, they may become independent. And how should they be dealt with? How might Mori Motonari handle something like this, I wonder? Mori Motonari, who had clashed many times with the Yamago clan over the years, was widely revered as a military strategist. Despite being his enemy, even Haruhisa was impressed by his skill. I mean, he was one of the greatest military strategists in Japan. Yes. I've come to a decision. To be ready for battle against the Mori, we must strengthen the unity of our clan. Haruhisa summoned Kunihisa to Gasantoda, arranging for him to be assassinated along the way. What are you doing? Haruhisa, you fool! Do you think destroying the Shingo Corps will protect Yamago? Upon hearing that Kunihisa had fallen, his son Sanehisa prepared to do battle with the main house, holding himself up in the Shingo Corps hall. When his prospects worsened, however, he quickly committed suicide. I've missed my chance. Well played, Haruhisa. I only hope my newborn son somehow escapes all of this. Amogus. Sanehisa's infant escaped the pursuers sent by Haruhisa and reached the capital. He then entered the priesthood at Kofuchi and later became known as Katsuhisa. See, right now we have 5 or 6 Hisa variants. Sanehisa, Katsuhisa, Haruhisa, Kurihisa, and many more. Even if they were a self-serving bunch, annihilating an entire family leaves an unpleasant taste in my mouth. Still, this should bring Yamago together. The Shingo core, firebrands among the Amago clan, had been wiped out. However, the purging of the Shingo core proved to be a double-edged sword. Without the Shingo core, who branded together the samurai of the nation, the Amago clan inevitably grew weaker. What did I miss? Not much, mostly intrigue happening, and we're about to be invaded by a super large force. There you go, Amago Kunihisa dies, Amago Sanehisa dies. We don't have the money to take care of the border dispute, so we're kinda relying on Katsuie to take care of this dispute. Oh, there we go. Ooh, we can expand market, this is good. We want this, it's a lot of money that we get. But we don't have the funds to expand the market. Yeah. Oh, wait, he can do it? He can fight it? Yeah, he can fight it himself. He's strong on his own. Nice. The market expansion is really important. It gives us a lot of money. That's why improving our commerce even more is really important. And there we go. You go away. This is not ours. Come on. Let's see. Something is happening in the Chosokabe clan. Alright, let's go to Shikoku then. This is the Chosokabe clan is here, led by Chosokabe Kunichika. Chosokabe Motochika's first march. Motochika is Kunichika's first son, yeah. Bungo, could you help me with something? Certainly, young master. What is it that you need? The name Bungo referred to Jinzenji Yasukore, a shortening of his title as the Bungo agent. He was also the one who trained Chosokabe Motochika in military arts. I'm about to face my first battle, but I have never truly thrust a spear into a man before. Would you show me how? You cannot be serious, young master! Have I not shown you countless times already? Yes, I have thoroughly trained with a spear, and I am confident in wielding it. It is simply that I've never actually put one through a living man. Aim for the eyes. It is difficult to block. And even if you fail to deliver a mortal blow, it will be difficult for them to fight with a damaged sight. I see. I will remember that. I have one more question, however. What now? Should the leader lead his troops from the front, or should I ride from behind? The leader is not a soldier. It is not his role to take the enemy's head, but that does not mean that he may flee. Thus, it is considered proper for the leader to ride ahead of his soldiers. It is from the front that he should give his commands. I see. Thank you for your answers. Ah, the others think him a fool, no doubt they ridicule him for his soft upbringing. But that is where they are wrong. His ability is unlike that of a normal person. Certainly, he will become a great leader for Shikoku. At least I hope. I wouldn't worry about that. Chosokabe Motochika was the Chosokabe clan's greatest leader after all. Better than his father and his son, Kunichika and Morichika. Anyways, let's see. What else can we improve here? In terms of commerce, we're doing fine. Go. There we go. We need more money. I want to get at least 1,500 koku per month. Mori Hideori, huh? Holy shit, that is a lot of events. Yes, let's stimulate commerce. That is a lot of events. Let me just save game. There we go. There we go. Don't mind the VTuber, don't mind the VTuber playthroughs. Let's see. Something happening in the Imagawa clan. Alright, let's see what's going on in the Imagawa clan with Yoshimoto. Takechio's coming of age. Ah, there we go. Last time, Almighty, you asked me, who is the Tanuki? The Tanuki is this one, right here. Matsudaira Motoyasu, also known as Takechio. Takechio is his childhood name. Matsudaira Motoyasu is going to be his adult name. But he's gonna change his name a bunch more after, in the future. But right now he's called Matsudaira Motoyasu. The Matsudaira clan right now is a vassal of the Imagawa clan. Takechio used to be a hostage in the Oda clan. That's how he got to know Nobunaga for the first time. But right now we are enemies though. In this year, Matsudaira Takechio, a hostage of Imagawa Yoshimoto in Sumpu, came of age. It is said that Yoshimoto led the ceremony himself. Young warrior Takechio, you shall take the character Moto from my name and thus be known as Matsudaira Jirosaburo Motonobu. Yes, my lord. Thank you for the honor. Then Mikawa will... You shall make use of the arts of war you learned from Master Sessai and work loyally for the Imagawa clan. Yes, my lord. As for Mikawa... he's gone. Do not rush, Takechio. Master Sessai. As you know, our lord was a priest like me once, as well as my disciple. I could not have imagined what he would become back then. But now he is a great daimyo and even called Tokaido's best. I have taught you so that you may be of service to him. I cannot thank you enough for that kindness. But I realized something while teaching you. You may have potential beyond that even of our lords, once known as Shouho Sengaku. I trained you in strategy to aggrandize myself to the Imagawa clan, but in doing so, may have created something far more dangerous to the Imagawa than anything else. Do not tell such jokes, master. I do not have long left. My only worry now is that the future of the Imagawa clan. But, master, we need your help for years to come. Listen now. Your potential far exceeds that of Lord Ujizane. That is my only fear. There is no danger as long as our lord is well, but should Ujizane succeed him, the clan will face great danger. When that time comes, you may either support Imagawa or surpass them and create your own path. Do what seems right. Such is my final student's great potential. Though of course, I hope your choice will be to support our clan. Do not rush things. Waiting will bring great opportunity. Just wait. Master Sessai. Soon after, Matsudaira Motonobu, who came of age as a warrior of the Imagawa clan, proposed to Yoshimoto that he change his name to Motoyasu, in honor of his grandfather Kiyoyasu. It is unknown if this change in name betrayed his true intentions. So there we go. From Takechio to Motonobu, and then from Motonobu to Motoyasu. There we go, so he's now known as Matsudaira Motoyasu. So, here's the deal. The reason why... So the Imagawa haven't attacked us yet, because historically they only attack us after Sessai Taigen attacks us. Right? He's the military strategist of the Imagawa. So for now we're fine. Okay. Something is happening in the Ashikaga clan. Okay, let's see what's going on with Ashikaga. Oh! Turns out that the Ashikaga clan recovered Nijo Palace. Yoshiteru returns to Kyoto. After confronting Miyoshi Nagayoshi, Shogun Ashikaga Yoshiteru retreated once again from the capital and took refuge in Kutsukidani. However, as Shogun, his true place was in Muromachi Palace in the capital, and he had no intentions of staying in Omi for long. I have been Shogun for over 10 years now, but only a fraction of that time have I spent in the capital. Alas, my status carries a little weight. I ought to drive the Miyoshi away from the capital. Then I will return to the Muromachi Palace and reclaim my control over all the land. With his resolve steady, Yoshiteru set out to march with his troops over Mount Hiezan to Kitashirakawa, in northern region of the capital, where it would engage in a fierce battle against the Miyoshi army. That shogun is serious this time. He stubbornly refuses to back down despite his numbers being less than half of ours. Remember, if the enemy falls today, he is the shogun. His friends are many. We ought to act with great caution. After a lengthy battle, Yoshiteru occupied Mount Shogunyama to northeast of the capital. His father, Yoshiharu, had already prepared a fortress in these lands. Shogunyama is a name befitting the Ashikaga clan. Perhaps it ought to be spelled using the characters for the title Shogun henceforth. I will set up camp in these mountains and destroy the Miyoshi army. But the extended period of fighting proved to be detrimental to both parties. The Miyoshi returned to the Rokkaku clan, supporters of the shogun, intending for them to negotiate peace. We recognize and respect the authority of Lord Yoshiteru as shogun, and do we consider it right that he, along with his followers, return to his palace in the capital. And I as well consider the Miyoshi clan worthy of being appointed a key position, as well as recommendation to receive an official post. The Ashikaga and Miyoshi approached their peace talks in this manner, and Yoshiteru finally returned to the capital after a long absence. Now that the shogun is pacified, we can use him as our figurehead, and reduce our need to exert force. We ought to make good use of this newly formed relationship. Believing that the relationship between the Ashikaga and Miyoshi would not exceed that of mere cohabitants, with separate goals, Yoshiteru returned to the capital, only to later anguish over how wrong he had been. Yeah, he's gonna be a figurehead whether he wants it or not. The Miyoshi still have all the power even if he's back to the capital. Ashikaga clan occupies Nisho Palace. The following clans form alliances: Miyoshi clan and Ashikaga clan. 84 months. Yeah, let's just say that you're still figureheads. But hey, at least he's back to the capital. Let's see what else. An incident with the Takeda clan. Oh, let's go back to the Takeda clan right here, led by Takeda Harunobu. Oh, there we go. More art of war. More art of war. Wind quick, forest still, fire bold, mountain fast. Tsutsujigasaki Palace. Takeda Harunobu had called the valiant officers of the Takeda clan together. Is everyone here? My lords, where will the next battle take place? Or rather, who are we to attack first? No, that's not why we're here. I've called you all here to show you our new clan banner. Oh, a new war banner you say? Oh, wait, god damn it. That's right, feast your eyes. It says, swift as the wind, gentle as the forest, fierce as fire, and steadfast as the mountains. These are words written in the art of war, no? Hell yeah, that's Sun Tzu for you. Well observed. This is precisely why you are a chief retainer of the Takeda. I call it the Furin Kazan, a flag of the Sun Tzu's art of war. I believe it is something that can be carried with pride. Our banner serves as no shield ever could. One must be influenced by neither their emotions nor their forces around them. Instead, these are tenets of war that should be followed. It represents both truths and falsehoods, the duplicity of the art of war. Such a banner represents our lord's tactics well. My lord, creating this banner was an incredible idea. Yes, it is true. It is a banner befitting the Takeda. And it is decided. This magnificent banner is ours. Although the Furin Kazan is famously known as a war banner of the Takeda clan, it is not certain when they began to use it, or if they ever really used it at all. But with its representation of the teachings of the art of war, it is persisted as an emblem of the Takeda to this day. It's true. Dude, any game, movie, series, anime you watch about the Takeda clan, they always have the Furin Kazan banner with them, always. It's like synonym with the Harunobu and the Takeda clan. So much so that talk of the Takeda brings to mind the image of this banner and vice versa. Again, Harunobu was a big enjoyer of the art of war. A lot of samurai were, actually. Like, the art of war was very popular among strategists from this period of time. Alright, stuff is happening in the Mori clan as well. Let's see what's going on in the Mori clan then. The Mori clan is right here, led by Mori Motonari. Total unity. Ah, yes. That is my field of my faction in the VTuber community as well. The unity faction. Mori Motonari's castle, Yoshida Koriyama. As the main base of the Mori clan, the castle was constantly under construction to improve its defensive capabilities. The stone wall has collapsed? Yes, those involved with the construction are struck with fear, believing it to be some kind of divine punishment. Divine punishment? Well, we Mori are hated more than the most. The enmity of the others is just a matter of course in this age we live in. I agree, but the workers are demanding a hitobashira. Alright, let's learn some Japanese folklore, everyone. A hitobashira, or human pillar, is a type of human sacrifice wherein the sacrifice is buried beneath a foundation of a large construction project in order to ensure its safe completion. Hell fucking yeah, man. Holy shit. The Japanese are hardcore. Hitobashira. I would like to avoid that if possible. Is something the matter, father? You seem troubled. I just remember something from the past. I once met a girl whose mother had been made into a hitobashira. Doing so now may leave behind another child like her. We shall not use hitobashira. The people of the land of Aki belong to the Mori too. What we'll do instead? The workers refuse to work. A stone. Bury a stone instead. A stone. Will they accept that? I will not allow construction to proceed if you must treat life cruelly to do so. They have no choice but to accept it. Write this upon the stone. One day, one people, one heart. One day, one people, one heart. There is nothing that cannot be accomplished in one day with a people united. Tell this to all. There is no supernatural force sabotaging our construction. Instead, we must be united as one. An excellent idea. I will inform them immediately. This message is not only for those below us. Engrave this upon your hearts as well. The power of the Mori is the power of all its people. We must have unity at all times, or else. The characters carved in the stone as one day, one people, one heart can also be read as total unity. This is how the Mori clan's utmost regard for unity began. Let's go, Unity Chads! Unite all VTubers, let's go! Alright, more stuff is happening in the Mori clan though. The Mori clan's new year. I think Motonari might be getting really old by now. New Year's Day, Mori Motonari's personal quarters. I really like the Mori. Like, the Mori have a really familial bond with each other. Happy New Year, father. Good day, father. Why are you here? To greet you on a New Year's Day, of course. Do you know why we celebrate the New Year? Well, I suppose you could tell me why. Fools will pray in an auspicious direction for a long life and the prosperity of their lineage while eating seaweed and dried chestnuts with their spiced sake. There he goes. This one may last a while. New Year's Day is the beginning of the year, the month and the day all in one. One should awake early and think on the coming year. One should consider the clan, how discord both at the top and bottom can be avoided. This is how New Year's Day should be celebrated. I see. Just as the key to the year is its beginning, and the key to a month is its first day, the key to a day is the moment the cock crows. Engrave this upon your hearts! Yes, father. Starting the year with another sermon. Perhaps he should have said that the key to the year is its first sermon. No, that's enough. We are lucky to have heard such a nice speech on New Year's Day. Indeed, it glads me to see Father in such high spirits. It seems we're in for plenty more sermons in the coming year. The key to the new year is New Year's Day. This saying, originating in ancient Chinese text, continues to live on to this day. New Year's Day is a time to consider what may come in the future. Words befitting of scheme master Mori Motonari, a man never caught off guard. Again, we're going to see a lot of events between the Mori brothers and the family of the Mori, and I just love every scene with the Mori. They have such a nice bond. Oh, more clan, another clan scene, Mori clan scene. Mori father and son. Takamoto is the eldest son, by the way. Mori Motonari, having lost his grandfather, father, and older brother to alcohol-related disease, despised alcohol, and often warned his son Takamoto against becoming a drunk. However, one day, Motonari partook of alcohol and began to speak. It is rare to see father drunk. Yes, it seems he is in a fair mood. Takamoto, do you think one who has defeated thousands with their ingenuity and spends their time worrying about the good of our land as anyone they can truly call a friend? A true friend? I believe a warrior so great as that would have one. Incorrect. Such a man would be unable to obtain one. What does he mean? Let us say, for example, that I am such a man. The only other man I could call friend is one who matches my ingenuity and potential. However, if two such men were both born in an age like this, the only option would be for me to kill him, or for him to kill me. Comparing himself to such a great warrior, though perhaps it is not so far-fetched for one as accomplished as father. If two such men could share the same ambition and lead together, the people could live in safety and peace. But this is not possible in our age. Father, I may not be such a warrior, and while I could not be a true friend to you, I will do everything in my power to assist you. So please, I hope your heart may rest easier. I may not have a friend, but I do have a family. You win this time, Takamoto. Well done, brother. Haha, an answer I never could have produced. Really? Was it really that impressive? Motoharu, Tatakage, if only you had some of your brother's heart. A great warrior has no friends, so Mori Motonari professed in those turbulent times. Perhaps that is why he taught his sons in the importance of unity. Unity! Again, unity, chads! Let's go. There is a certain event that I'm waiting though. Is it gonna happen? Itsukushima is gonna happen next year. Okay. Oh no, it's gonna happen this year because Itsukushima is gonna be like a very important event for the Mori clan. It's gonna change the power dynamics in Shugoku completely. So yeah, it's gonna happen this year. Nice. Our fair is complete. We now get more income. That is good. Okay, we can go for crops as well. Crops is always good too. Increases our troops. Let them get this. This didn't belong to us in the first place. Alright. Oh, there we go. More events happening. Let me save because we saw a lot of events. There we go. You're safe. Oh, stuff is happening in the Asakura clan. The Asakura clan is right here in Echizen. Right here. I guess he's dead. Soteki's teachings. We've won then. An unsatisfying battle. No. Though a samurai may be called beast or dog, victory is all we must care for. That is enough. Even so, I hope to find a battle that will excite me someday soon. Though he may be called beast or dog, victory is all a samurai must strive for. These words spoken by Soteki, who commanded the front lines of over 60 years, would go on to influence the great number of samurai. That is it. Oh, more stuff is happening in the Asakura. Ah, he died. Asakura Soteki's final moments. Now he is less capable son takes over the clan. Asakura Soteki, chief retainer of the Asakura clan. The brother of the Asakura clan's head. Oh, never mind, he's not the actual leader of the clan. The brother of Asakura clan's Asakura Yoshikage's great-grandfather, he was in charge of the family's military affairs. With Soteki's protection, only a small number of people were allowed to enter Echizen. But Soteki grew ill. I mean, he's old. He's really old. Master Soteki, how are you feeling? My lord, please do stop calling me master. The leader of the Asakura must not use such words. My apologies. Yet you are a cornerstone of the Asakura, Master Soteki. That is deserving of respect. I will recover in 2 or 3 days. You needn't worry. Is that so? Good, good. How soft the leader of the Asakura is. Perhaps I really have lived too long. I don't recognize the faces of most of my family. I have done my best to support my brother's successors. I should have rebelled and taken it for myself. This is my greatest failure. Soteki had had such ambitions in the past, thinking of raising a rebellion to try and take the seat as clan leader. However, in the end he changed his mind and turned in his co-conspirators. I have fought on an uncountable battlefield. I never once feared death, and I still do not, but... Oda Nobuhide's brat. What was his name? Nobunaga, was it? I wonder what kind of man he'll become. I would have liked to see what will happen over the next 3 years. That fool! He may step foot in Echizen. Yoshikage stands not a chance if he should. That is precisely what makes this age we live in so interesting. Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen in the future. At one point in history, both Asakura Soteki and Oda Nobuhide were at war with Saito Dosen. Perhaps due to that connection, it is said that the great hero pondered Oda Nobunaga's future when he died. It is the duty of a samurai to be victorious. Thus, Asakura Soteki, a man who exemplified this philosophy, breathed his last. After his death, the Asakura were left only with their weak and foolish clan leader. RIP. F's in the chat. Anyways. Oh, stuff is happening in the Imagawa clan. Let's see what's going on with them now. Anything that happens in Imagawa is super relevant to us. Ah, there we go. So this is both good and bad for us. It's bad for us because this is what triggers the Imagawa actually starting to want to invade us. But it's also good because they just lost one of their best officers. Like Sesai, Taigen Sesai is one of their best military officers and he's dead now, of old age. Taigen Sesai, once known as Kyoei Chogiku, was a monk in the capital who taught the young Yoshimoto when he was called to Suruga. Sesai continued to support Yoshimoto from the shadows, and with their powers combined they built the Imagawa clan into one of their most powerful families in their country. Sesai, my mentor. It is too soon. You still have many more meritorious deeds to accumulate in this lifetime. It doesn't look that old. In this period of time, a lot of them used to die like at 50s, 60s. If they were lucky, they would live to 70s. But usually they would die in their 50s or 60s. As Nobunaga once said, a man's life is 50 years. I don't know what I think he's like in his 60s. I think, yeah. I think Sesai is in his 60s, early 60s, at that. But there are some that do live a long time. I think Hosokawa Yusei ends up living to his like late 70s. That's kinda it. I rarely see like a samurai male that survives to his 80s. And I specify male because it's more common for female historical figures to survive to like their 80s in this time period. Sessai, my mentor. It is too soon. You still have many more meritorious deeds to accumulate in this lifetime, no? Dying here would ensure your reincarnation in hell, so you must get better. Lord Yoshimoto, I have dedicated my life to Buddhism. I know my ways are numbered. But I have no regrets, for I have prepared you with what you need to walk the path of conqueror. The Kyosu Sun Alliance, you mean? You are much too kind a mentor to leave your student with such a gift. I thank you for your kind words. The years I spent at your side, they were the best of my life. My strategies, they were only possible because of you, Lord Yoshimoto. I consider myself lucky to have met you. Ah, that old voice strains my throat. It is because my life was such a happy one that I am sure my next will be in hell. In that case, wait for me there. I shall conquer this land. Until then, I will carry the weight of my actions. And I shall sharpen my abilities fighting the demons of hell while I wait. Fucking, I swear, some of these lines are so raw and badass. He died in 60 years old? There we go. Very, very early 60s then. Pretty young, all things considered, but not uncommon in this time period. Lord Yoshimoto, you must conquer this land. Yes, I know. I will not let your teachings go to waste. So rest now. But that's such a goddamn raw line. I shall fight demons in hell. When you die, that's insane. The Imagawa clan owed its success to the partnership between Yoshimoto and Sessai. Having lost Sessai, Yoshimoto would carry the burden of leading the Imagawa alone. This would cast a shadow, however small, on the future of the Imagawa. Yep, because without Sessai, they don't have their, you know, great strategist. Japanese Doom guy, yep, pretty much. Pretty much. I'll wait for you, and until then I'll sharpen my skills battling. Yo, what happened? Oh, that's a daimyo of a different clan died. That's not important though. Alright. We have money? Okay, let's wait a little bit. Let's see. Alright, we can do this. Let's make some training grounds. After I'm done with the training grounds in Kyosu, I'll start working on the training grounds in Nagoya. Let's see, until then I can keep... no, that one is being worked on, that one is being worked on by my officer. Same thing here. There we go. Let's go here. Let's see, Itsukushima will happen at some point. Let's see, being worked on. We can work on commerce here. Irrigation canals are going to be important also to protect my development from natural disasters. Because if you get a natural disaster, you can lose all your progress. There we go. Now let's wait. Let's wait until I... There we go. Now we make another training grounds. I'd like to make a shooting gallery as well, so I can have better musket levels. Oh, speaking about that, I guess I may as well just get Dawn of Revolution. No, it's actually more historically accurate to get this later on. But there's nothing here I can really get without taking too much money, so I guess I'm gonna keep it as it is. With that said, Kyosu is growing well, which is good. Anything else? Clear, clear, clear. Alright, that's the final one. We need to start also adding facilities there, settlements. Nice. Very good. We'll wait. Let's see, I guess though, making a market here wouldn't be a bad idea. For now I'll make just a regular market. Because a regular market will capitalize off of all the fairs I've already seized. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else. There's honor. Daimyo Elias, no. I want to give him either a battle or a covert one. I cannot bestow anything here. Oh, this is good. Expand market. That's a lot of money we're gonna get. And with that, we can once again develop. This one is complete. We can go here. Alright. We go here. Gonna focus completely on Kyosu. Because my good generals are gonna be carrying everything. Eventually, once I get better, like once I get higher levels of system reform, then I'll start developing everything, because you can only replace like the castle leaders once you have the maximum amount of system reform, which is 3 stars. Until then you cannot replace like castle leaders, castle lord. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. We're not going to be able to hit the goal of stimulating commerce, unfortunately, but that's fine. It's more of a goal, it gives us honor. Ooh, this is good. Clear farmland. It gives a lot of soldiers. Like, look how many soldiers we get just from doing this. And we get a little bit more better harvests. Always love to do this. This is why developing your territory is good. Because of this. Ooh, and there we go, even more. Just like this, we're having a good number of troops and everything. Let's see, something is happening in the Mori clan again. Is it gonna be Itsukushima? Probably. The Battle of Itsukushima is about to happen. Mori Takamoto's resolution, there we go. It's about to happen. This event will trigger the other one. After rebelling against his lord, Ouchi Yoshitaka, and taking the Ouchi clan for himself, Sue Harukata asked the Mori clan, a long-time ally, for assistance. However, Takamoto, Mori's eldest son, declared his adamant opposition to the idea, leading Motonari to deny Sue Harukata's request. The Mori clan decided instead to meet the Ouchi clan, or perhaps more accurately, Sue Harukata in battle. Mori clan, Yoshida Koriyama Castle. The plan to lead Harukata to Itsukushima worked like a dream. Takakage, what of the Murakami? Well, it seems he has yet to decide. We know not if he will have his men join us or the Suen. You will allow them a choice? No, we plan on sending Nomi Munekatsu to convince them to join us. Munekatsu, tell the Murakami that we only require his boats for a single night. He only needs to assist us in crossing over to Itsukushima. He may forget about us after that. Hi. Yes, my lord. Now then, preparations are complete. All that remains is our battle strategy, right, Motoharu? Leave it to me, father. We'll cross straight over to the island and smash their forces head-on, yes? Well, yes, that should do it. As for Tatakage... Once Munekatsu returns, we'll lead the navy to the island. We will land on the harbor and throw Sue's forces into chaos, correct? Seems you understand then. Do not drop your guard, either of you. Takamoto, you will wait here at the castle. This battle is everything for the Mori. Should we fail and fall in battle, Takamoto, you must lead the clan. Wait, father, can the Mori truly survive with me alone? This battle will decide the future of the Mori. How can I, the heir of the clan, hide from such a battle? Well said. I hadn't thought you possessed such courage, brother. In that case, you ought to join me. Takamoto is right. Fine. You and Motoharu shall be on the front lines. Yes, thank you. Don't be slowing us down now, brother. I wouldn't think of it. Let us take Harukata's head together. It was Takamoto that called for us to cut ties with Harukata for his betrayal, saying that those who turned their back on the heavens would perish in due time. It is just like him to want to be on the front lines for this battle. His shrewd younger brothers may not have noticed yet, but he's beginning to act like a clan leader. Takamoto has become a fine man. I will have no regrets should death come for me. Again, man, I just love the Mori clan's like bond of family. It's just so nice. They have some of the best, like, family events in the entire game. Let's see. Wait, let's go for more training rounds. I'm gonna remove that arrow tower. I don't find them very useful. They deal more damage on enemies that encircle your castle, but I often prefer to fight enemies in the field, unless there's like specific situations where I will actually build arrow towers. But other than that, I just prefer more troops. Because more troops means the castle can also set out to help other castles that might be under attack. Oh, let's see. And there we go. The Battle of Itsukushima is probably happening right now. Probably. Mori clan stuff. Yep, there we go. Battle of Itsukushima. Here we go.
西国一の大砲と謳われた大内家も今や主を討って実権を握った末春方の傀儡と化していた。一方大内天子という大国間を遊泳しつつ国衆から大名へ急成長を遂げた毛利元就はその春方に挑戦状を叩きつける。天文24年傍将2人の対決は頭脳戦で開幕した。元就は新域厳島におとりの城を築く。戦略上何の意味も持たぬ大内軍を引き寄せるためだけの城だった。疑心暗鬼を生ず。元就ほどの知恵者が無駄な城を築くはずがない。その先入観が春方をして大軍を率いて宮尾城へ向かわせた。
Yep, he took the bait. He took the bait.
我が意を得たり。春方の着陣を聞くや元就は暴風の夜貨幣で密かに厳島へ出港する。野因に乗ずるとはいえ嵐の船出は自殺行為だが元就は
What happened to the weird English voiceover? They added the patch in the game that adds Japanese VA in the beginning of August. Because people asked for it, so they actually added it. I'm very happy about it, actually.
なぜ毛利軍がまさか夕べの嵐の中を。吸収された大内家の大軍は狭い島内で身動きも取れず完全に統制を失う。辛くも戦場を脱した春方は海路撤退すべく港へ急行。だがその目に映ったのは味方の軍船がことごとく元就の差配した数の餌食となる光景だった。
No way out.
一代の共有末春方は絶望のうちに自ら生涯を閉じる。大内から毛利へ中国の覇者交代の瞬間であった。
There we go. Sue Harukata dies. Yeah, the Uchi are not gonna last long. The Mori will control all of Chugoku. But yeah, there we go. Now, actually, when will the Battle of Kawanakashima happens? I thought it was about to happen already. Let me see. Wait. Where's the Battle of Kawanakashima? What the hell? Did something happen? This is different. This is only is the playable version if you're playing with one of them. But it's supposed to happen. No? Or maybe it needs to trigger something else before. Let me see. Perhaps... No, wait. It's not a canon event? It is. It happened. We saw the first one happen earlier, but there's like 5 of them. And the 4th one is like a major event in this game. It hasn't happened yet. So refine. Cannot see this though. Is it this one? No, this is not yet. It's supposed to have. Let me see. Let me look up when does the 4th Battle of Kawanakashima happens. Let me see. 4th Battle of Kawanakashima. I mean, we saw the first one, and the game did say they happened over a decade. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see. So it's not yet. It's not supposed to happen yet. Aha. I see. I was mistaken. It's not supposed to happen just yet. It will happen later. Later. Yeah, there we go. It happens in 61. In year 61. Let me see. So it happens after the Battle of Okehazama then. Right? Let's see, Battle of Okehazama is gonna be one of the major events from the next stream. Yeah, and it's gonna be a playable battle and everything. Let me see. Going over from the north. Yeah, it should happen. So yeah, there we go. It's right here. Found it. Yeah, 1561 August. That's the time it's supposed to happen. I see. I was mistaken. The real big action is gonna happen next stream then. I mean, it depends on how much time has passed, because I don't think... It's still 3 in the afternoon though. We'll see. Border dispute, I'll just leave the border dispute be. It's not worth spending the money. I'll just let Katsuya set out and fight whatever he wants to fight. You know, it might even weaken the Imagawa. Alright, I'm gonna remove this arrow tower now. I really would like a shooting gallery though. But the problem with the shooting gallery is I don't think we can have one yet. We need gunner instruction, but for that we need more prestige. We have very little prestige. Now, how to get prestige would be to either conquer castles or do diplomacy with the Imperial Court, which we can't because we don't have a title. What we could do instead would be diplomacy with Ashikaga so they can give us a title, but that's gonna take a while and costs money. So you know what? Screw the shooting gallery, it's fine, we'll do fine without one for now. I'll keep a training gallery as a placeholder until then. It's more troops, you can't go wrong with it. You can never go wrong with more troops, it just helps. Let's see. This one's being improved automatically, this isn't. I'm gonna start building buildings in Nagoya so that Shibata Katsuie can have also a strong army, because those two will be my main commanders. Oh boy, I do want this. We might hire Hashiba Hideyoshi. Ooh, a port. Oh, that's so much money. I definitely want the port. The port is even better than the markets. Because we have a coastal place here. Oh wow, that's so many events. Nagao clan events. Alright, let's see. Nagao clan. Alright, let's see what's going on with the Nagao clan. Kagetora ups cons. At this time, the retainers of Nagao at Kasugayama Castle in Echigo were in chaos. The reason for this was that their clan leader Kagetora had abandoned all his civil duties, locking himself in Bishamondo Temple. It has been 5 days and still he refuses to emerge. Why has this happened? Ah, there he is. I have decided. I shall retire as head of the Nagao clan and enter the priesthood at once. What has come over all of you of a sudden? You are much too young to retire, surely jests. I do not. I am joining the priesthood. I will leave for Koyasan immediately. After finally emerging from Bishamondo Temple, Kagetora threw his retainers into further chaos by announcing his intention to become a priest. Even Okuma Tomohide, a longtime loyal retainer of the Nagao and staunch supporter of Kagetora, tired of this chaos and raised a rebellion with the help of the Takeda clan. The retainers asked Kagetora's teacher, Tenshitsu Hoiku, likely that the only one who could talk him down, for assistance. He is insistent on joining the priesthood, but you may be able to stop him. Won't you speak to him? With him? I already know what doubts Kagetora houses in his heart from the letters he sends me regularly. Then what is it that troubles him? Why should he wish to join the priesthood? Think for yourselves. The answer lies within you. I'm afraid we have not the time for such riddles. If we do not hurry, Lord Kagetora will. It is not a riddle. It is a thing that has consumed Kagetora. That being the behavior of his retainers and the people of Echigo. What? With the external enemy of the Takeda combined with the insurgents of the Holy Rebellion, and the internal enemy of the rebellious Okuma, Echigo faced unprecedented danger. Unprecedented. Damn, that word is difficult. And yet, you all refuse to follow the governor of Echigo, raising rebellions whenever it suits you best. I cannot argue your words. Is unity not the most important thing in times of great difficulty? Kagetora wishes to join the priesthood because he recognizes that his unity has been lost. There is nothing I can say to him that will change his mind. The blame lies with us. If Lord Kagetora wishes to join the priesthood, we have no choice but to vow our loyalty to him. Nagao Masakage went around persuading both the retainers and citizens, creating a document which declared their sworn loyalty to Kagetora. A final look at the mountains of Echigo from the castle. It is time I make my own way to Koyasan. Wait, I beg you to rethink your journey to Koyasan, my lord. You must look at this. Signed by all my retainers? Then, you understand what has been troubling me. All the retainers have even agreed to offer hostages to Kasagayama as proof of their loyalty. I see. And the tribes of Echigo have been brought together. A feat which has not been achieved since long before I became governor. Indeed. Does the passion of your retainers give you a cause to reconsider your decision? I thank you for all your loyalty. I shall return to the castle and take on my duties again. You have done well, brother. Not at all. This is a new beginning for the Nagao clan. I simply provided assistance. As a result of Kagetora's sudden declaration that he would join the priesthood, the warriors of Echigo strengthened their unity. They defeated Okuma Tomohide under Kagetora's commands, exiling him to Echigo. Having united his own territory, Kagetora could now turn his attention towards his enemy without, the Takeda clan, and prepare himself for the battle that lay ahead. Haha, Kawanakashima. But yeah, Kagetora is so good at warfare that even though he wanted to leave the leadership, nobody wanted to seize the opportunity to become leader, because he's that good of a leader, that good of a commander, and without him, they would be doomed. Okuma Tomohide becomes affiliated with the Takeda clan. Miyoshi clan. So the Miyoshi clan is right here. There we go. Let's see. Matsunaga Nagayori changes his name. Another name change event. Matsunaga Nagayori, retainer to the Miyoshi, was the younger brother of Matsunaga Izahide. Unlike his brother, who found success as Nagayoshi's private secretary, it is said that he possessed great military prowess, proving himself with victory after victory. Entrusted with the capture of Tamba, Nagayori married the daughter of Tamba governor Naito Kunisada, earning his place as successor to the Naito clan. Tamba is even more obstinate than I expected, but now that I have taken the name of Naito, it should finally come under our rule. It was at this time that Nagayori changed his name to Naito Munekatsu. It is said that he managed the tribes of Tamba well and became central to the Miyoshi army. There we go, he just changed his name. I'm cool now. Here's a name change. Takeda clan incident. Here we go. What's going on with the Takeda? Another name change. Kasuga Toratsuna changes his name. Kasuga Gengoro Toratsuna, a powerful warrior that served as an attendant to Takeda Harunobu. Gengoro, I must speak with you. I would like for you to take the name of the great Kosaka clan of Shinshu. But I'm not of a samurai family to take a name like that would. The Kosaka clan was a prestigious family descended from the Shigeno that moved from Sakuo to Sarashina and laid down roots throughout northern Shinshu. Also known as the last name of Nina Kosaka. Your origins matter not. I know better than anyone the abilities you possess. Besides, Northern Shinshu is essential to our clan. In order to control it, I need the person I trust most to take the Kosaka name. Yes, my lord, with honor, exactly. Dude, Nina Kosaka just graduated from Nijisanji. We need someone else to take the Kosaka name, you understand? That'll be you, Toratsuna. With honor. Toratsuna decided to change his first name as well, becoming Kosaka Danjo. Today, he is most commonly known by the name Kosaka Masanobu. You're now related to a fox. There we go. Let's make the ports. That gives a lot of money. Money, I like money because I can build things with it. Alright, I guess I'll save. Look at our economy, it's doing so much better. Oh, found him finally! There you go! Woo! The second main character, the second unifier, Kinoshita Hideyoshi. There he is. Amazing. He's very good. Crack troops. Very good stamina. Mobility is kind of whatever, but the stamina restoration is really big. Swindler increases loyalty of officers with them and increases their abilities. Recognition increases honor. His stats are very, very good. Very, like, holy shit, he's got almost maxed in every stat except Valor. And it's just really, really good. There we go. He's the monkey, by the way. He's got his own voice, a unique voice in this game. Oh. Let's see. An onsen. I don't have onsens. That is really good. Like, he can give a 3 intelligence. So, like, officers with at least 88 intel. That's so good. But I can't. I don't have onsens. Monkey. Nah, it's not worth it. Let's see. I suppose I can replace him here. Gozaru! Alright. Come on. Give me money. This border dispute is still going. Nice. The port is finished. We can add it. Ah, we can't. The temple is very expensive. Oh, there goes Katsuie. Takeda? Yeah. We'll do that. Oh, I hear fighting. Ah, I see the Asakura fighting the Ikoiki. Gotcha. That's what they're doing. So now that we're done here, I want to make training grounds in Nagoya so that we can make Katsuie stronger. Fuck. Alright, I'll build that temple because I don't like. I mean, it still helps us with our economy. Ooh, nice, this is good. If we do this, we might get the title for the Imperial Court, which will give us the prestige that I need. It will give us the prestige that I need to get the shooting gallery for the gunnery policy. There we go, Nagoya. Stronger. Oh, what's going on? Uh-oh. Ah, I see. This is happening in the Saito clan to our north. It's the clan we're allied with. After expelling his lord, Toki Yorinori, from Mino and becoming a daimyo himself, Saito Dosan found himself in opposition to his eldest son, Takamasa. With the clan's retainers and surrounding tribes split between Dosan and Takamasa, it was only a matter of time before the two groups met in battle. The two forces eventually met on each side of the Nagaragawa River, a battle between father and son. I've heard the rumors of what my father did to Toki Yorinori. I will not call such a man father. We shall cut down the traitor. My son, never the fool. He is nothing compared to my son-in-law Nobunaga. Mino will not survive under his rule. The vanguard of both forces crossed Nagaragawa, and an intense battle erupted. Meanwhile, news of this had reached the neighboring province of Owari. My lord, please assist my father. Understood. I will not allow my father-in-law to be slain. Prepare to march immediately. But Nobunaga was unable to make it in time. Though Dosan had the advantage at the beginning of the battle, Takamasa's numbers began to overwhelm him. It seems this is the end. My fool of a son has done well, but must this truly be the fate of Mino? Someone, take this message to Kicho's husband Nobunaga. This is the end, Lord Dosan. The Lord of Mino, Saito Dosan, died. His head was delivered to the new Lord of Mino, Saito Takamasa. I imagine I will be known forevermore as one who committed patricide. But this was a battle that Mino could not avoid. I will create a new Mino, with Dosan's body as its foundation. And killing my brothers. That's what else he also did. Meanwhile, Nobunaga's army learned of Dosan's death before they managed to cross the Mino-Owari border. And my father-in-law has fallen. I'm sorry, Kicho. I was too late. I have a message for Lord Nobunaga from Lord Dosan. What? Give it to me. The message, said to have been written in haste in the middle of battle, declared that Mino would have be bequeathed to Nobunaga. There we go. Lord Dosan, I shall carry on your spirit. I will take Mino into my own hands. There you go. That's what incentivizes Nobunaga initially to invade Mino. Except it's not going to happen for now. Here's another very important figure. Don't forget this person, everyone. He's very important. The first half of the life of Akechi Mitsuhide is shrouded in mystery. There are a number of theories as to what he did. One says he was a retainer of the Saito clan in Mino, another that he was a relative of Nohime, and yet another says that he was a retainer of the Asakura clan. But he did not serve any lord, and there was a time in which he wandered from place to place. On these 2 points, at least all records agree. Echizen. This is Asakura clan territory, by the way. Where will we be going next, my lord? Akechi Hidemitsu, another man shrouded in mystery. Said to be Mitsuhide's cousin by son, and his son-in-law by others. It is not even clear if he was a part of the Akechi lineage. From what I researched, apparently he married one of Mitsuhide's daughters and became his son by marriage, basically. I have yet to decide. I must choose a lord. To serve a man simply because he is the lord of my birthplace. There would be nothing so foolish. Is that something you learned in Mino? I see you have learned irony from being in my present. I seem to have stepped on something. My lord, that is a wooden statue of Buddha? Take a look, Hidemitsu. I am afraid I am not well informed about such things. It is a figure of Daikokuten. He is worshipped by warriors, and it is as it is said that one faithful to him will become the lord of 1,000 men. 1,000? Is that all? I have no use for it then. You need not throw it away. Any ordinary person can lead 1,000 men. This is not good for warriors to rely upon, especially one such as me. Then those with great ambitions need not rely on gods? Yes, something like that. But first I must find myself a lord. Akechi Himitsuhide always had lofty ideals. In order to become a warrior worthy of such ideals, he continued his search to find a lord worthy of his service. He's gonna be a very important figure coming up. Here we go. Saito Dosan dies, Akechi Mitsuyasu dies. Oda clan and Saito clan's alliance, marriage alliance, and vassalage are terminated. Because Takamatsu hates us and we're declare war on the Saito. Akechi Mitsuhide becomes affiliated with the Sakura clan. Akechi Hidemitsu becomes affiliated with the Sakura clan. What else? Oh, there we go. We got the temple. Stuff is happening in the Saito clan. What's going on here? Okay, let's see. I'll give you territory here if you join my clan. There we go. Alright, so the Saito clan. Let's see what's going on. Dosan's child. The previous leader of the Mino Saito clan, Dosan, and its current leader, Takamasa, had a poor relationship. While Dosan allowed Takamasa to succeed him in order to avoid pointless fighting, Takamasa's distrust grew as he questioned his lineage. That distrust extended especially to his younger brothers, with Dosan favored over him. Terrible news! Wait! Right, this is what happened before the battle. Lord Magoshiro and Lord Kiheiji, they've been slain by Takamasa's hands. What? Why would he do such a thing? Takamasa invited them to his castle claiming to be ill. Then he cut them down. Yeah, this event happened before the battle because Dosan is already dead. How senseless. Why does he think I deferred the seat of clan leader to him? The fool of a boy. The events are switched. Takamasa had murdered half his brothers, his half-brothers Magoshiro and Kiheiji. No, if Takamasa did not believe Dosan to be his father, then he must not have believed them to be his brothers. It had to be done. Magoshiro and Kiheiji had to die to stop the evil that they would one day bring about. Takamasa had already begotten a son, murdered his own kin in order to ensure his child would succeed. Such an action was not uncommon for daimyo of his age, but as a father, Dosan could not accept what had occurred. Bastard! You will face the consequences, Takamasa! Regardless of how father, no, Dosan may protest, Mino already belongs to me. Anyone that stands in my way will be eliminated. The relationship between father and son would continue to worsen, causing a schism between the clan's retainers. And then the Battle of Nagaragawa River actually happens, which is what we saw. You know, for some reason this event only played afterwards. But this event happens before. Anyways, there we go, Nobunaga Hide. Let's keep working on that, shall we? And I'm good with this. Being worked on, being worked on, being worked on, being worked on. Okay. No need to do anything else over there. Let's see, can I actually... No, I can't over right now. Oh! Well, look at that. You see what this is, everyone? We're about to be targeted. We're about to be targeted and invaded. It begins now. Alright. Then perhaps I should go for something else. Well, I really love this, but I don't have the prestige for it. And let me just go for irrigation maintenance. It's a very good... It's a very good one to have. Sounds very familiar. Indeed. We're about to be invaded. We're about to be invaded. Alright, I need troops in Narumi to be strong too, to be fair. I like irrigation canals. So right now I'm gonna focus my entire wealth to just get irrigation canals and training halls everywhere. We will need it. Nice, nice, nice. More troops over there. Okay, to be fair, I can still... Oh, wait, not yet, not yet. Come Come on, come on. We'll have a bounty, please, please hit me, please hit me. Nope, didn't hit me. Yeah, this is easy goal to have. There we go, we got irrigation maintenance, that's very, very important. Increases our crops, and on top of the crops increase, it also protects our territory from like natural disasters a bit more. If they invade, sanction them to buy games on Steam, it will work maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna sanction the Imagawa clan. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's see. I can then do another one here in Nagoya. No, that's a trading hall. There we go, training grounds. Get those numbers up and running. Will not survive otherwise. Yep, here they come. Rumor has it that Tokaido's strongest daimyo, Imagawa Yoshimoto, has invaded with about 50k soldiers. A formation befitting of the name of Tokaido's strongest daimyo, defending against this may prove to be difficult. Here they come. Oh yeah, here they come. Alright, I'm gonna use the same strategy that I used last stream. As you can see, we have one thing going for us. Their troops may be way more than we have, but we do have one thing going for us. You see, their troops are split up, and they're gonna take a while, because the enemy isn't gonna wait to you know, group up the army. What we have to do to win, we have to defeat them in detail, and defeat them in small groups. That's the plan. Alright, we set out. Let's see, they're going to attack Narumi. Oh. Right, but there's something else happening in our clan too. Oda Kanjuro Nobukatsu, also known as Nobuyuki and Tatsunari, the only full-blood brother of Nobunaga Saburo. Or Saburo Nobunaga, I think. Now they can't buy Yakuza game series on Steam. Take that, Imagawa. Unlike his reckless brother, who had earned himself the reputation of being a fool, the serious and polite Nobukatsu was considered to have a bright future by the clan's retainers. I don't know about that. After their father's death, Nobukatsu received a large amount of support to become the new Oda clan leader over his brother, whose behavior had yet to improve. This caused relations between the brothers to deteriorate. Eventually, Nobukatsu began to entertain ambitions of taking the seat of clan leader for himself over his older brother. Things began to move in earnest when Nobunaga's father-in-law Saito Dosan, whom he had relied upon, died. Kanjuro has done what? He has raised the flag of rebellion against you. Many retainers have chosen to follow Lord Nobukatsu. Like who? Lord Hayashi Hidesada. He's the Lord of Narumi. And his younger brother, the Mimasaka governor, as well as Lord Gonroku Katsuie Shibata Gonroku Katsuie, among others. That's the Lord of Nagoya right now. So even Gonroku has betrayed me for Kanjuro. How interesting. I will crush them all at once. Meanwhile, the Imagawa are invading us as well. We're fighting a civil war. There we go, Oda clan theme. The armies of the brothers met at Ino, with more than double their forces of his older brother. Nobukatsu was considered to have the advantage. There is one thing I will say about Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening that I do like in Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence. In Sphere of Influence, like, these events actually happen in gameplay, as in, you lose a castle that is controlled by Nobukatsu and you have to conquer the castle to win, and it's an actual civil war. In this game, it kinda happens instantaneously, with the exception of certain events. There is one thing that I do prefer in Sphere of Influence rather than Awakening. But hey, it's fine. However, in an act of quite unlike his usually foolish behavior, Nobunaga led a charge on the enemy army, positioning himself at the front. This inspired his infantry, leading to a complete reversal of the situation. I think this actually happened. Nobunaga wasn't afraid of leading from the front at times. It is said that many Nobukatsu's army fled without fighting after Nobunaga loudly rebuked them as an inferior rebel force. That is such a Chad move. After seeing the overwhelming strength of his brother in action, Nobukatsu retreated to Suemori Castle. Right, Suemori doesn't even exist in this game. Impossible. How could I be defeated so easily? To kind of yeah, I think Nobunaga actually just decided, yeah, I'm just gonna fight in the front. To inspire morale. Impossible. How could I be defeated so easily? Every Owari is fed up with my brother. They wish for me to lead the clan. Isn't that right, Katsuie? Indeed, it cannot be argued. To think that fool of a lord would be so powerful, it was a fine battle. What am I to do? That brother of mine will never forgive me. I may need to humble myself before another clan. Report! An envy from the enemy has arrived! Why now? Do they mean to assassinate me under the guise of peace? I would not fall for it. No, Lord Nobunaga says he would like to forgive you. Your mother seems to have acted as a mediator. So, Nobukatsu, I am willing to forgive you at the behest of our mother. I shall grant you this castle. Brother, why have you come all the way here? Is this really the time to be asking you such a silly... question? It would be in your best interest to go and thank mother before I change my mind. Yes, of course. Thank you, brother. Now, how about it, Gonru? Have you come to your senses? You will truly forgive Lord Nobukatsu. I said so, did I not? I was only ever teasing him with all this anyhow. There is nothing to forgive. More importantly, Katsuie, I would like to know what you plan to do now. I will cut my own stomach, of course. What a boring answer. You truly are a boring man, Katsuie. Your fighting impressed me. I have never had such an exciting battle in my life. Why don't you come with me instead of cutting open that boring stomach of yours? I wish to see you fight again. I will agree if you believe yourself fit to lead the clan, Lord Nobunaga. Of all the ways you might have responded, it comes down to this. Well, it is true that I am not fit to lead the other clan. Then I shall refuse. I have never sought to lead the Oda. Only the whole country shall satisfy me. The Oda are too small a vessel to hold me. The whole country? You speak nonsense. If you believe me it is nonsense, then join me. Stand by my side as I make it a reality. Then he truly means to? No, impossible. Nobunaga's ambition is quite vast. Thus Nobukatsu's revolt was put down. His life spared thanks to his mother, Lady Dota, a Dota Dono, acting as a mediator. Just as it is said that the adversity breeds strength, Nobunaga's position as a leader of the Oda clan strengthened as a result of the battle. See, Nobunaga was actually kinda happy. Hey, thanks to this battle, I'm now seen as an actual leader of the clan. Alright, everyone, let's wait in Narumi. We will fight them head on as they are still arriving. There we go, they're the first one arrived. Because as you see, we have more units and soldiers going after their vanguard. We'll destroy their vanguard and we'll try to defeat as many enemies as we can with the least amount of losses we can get. Slowly we shall equalize the numbers. There we go. Katsuie is here too. This is why I prepared my troops so far. Without Taiga and Sessai, they're in a very bad position as well. There you go. And we also have better generals as well. Alright. So we'll do it like this. You go there. Nobunaga can obliterate this guy. You fight over that guy, and I want you to go over there. Actually, wait, it was a mistake to bring Nobunaga. Actually, no, it's fine. We'll be fine, actually. There we go. Nobunaga's matchlocks are strong. And now we can go immediately over there. Tadatsugu has no choice but to return and leave the key point alone after Nobunaga begins threatening that point. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to pull back because Nobunaga is approaching. Meanwhile, this unit is gonna approach from behind. This is a tribe unit. Go chase after him. There we go. Alright. Alright, pull back. He's now pinned down over here. He has no choice but to defend, because if he doesn't defend, one unit or the other is just gonna go from behind and do pot shots on the disengagement point. So that will allow me time to defeat this unit. But I'm gonna defeat this unit first. There we go. You're out. You're destroyed. You're gonna go there. And now let's wait until Katsuie rests. Let him rest a bit. Alright, now that he's completely well rested, here we go. Everyone, triple pincer on Tadatsugu. Here we go. Everyone, activate your abilities. Steadfast Shibata! Nice. And Nobunaga will activate his awakening too. Awakening! Nobunaga only has an animation in his next portrait that he's gonna get when he gets older. There we go. Now he's gonna take a lot of damage from 3 different fronts, and his stamina is also decreasing, which further will decrease his fighting capabilities. Even though his strength is up. Oh, no, there we go. His stats are getting lower and lower. And he's out. I think I lost less than 2,000 troops. Alright. Yeah, this is good. This is a decent ratio. I mean, it's really good, to be fair. It's good, it's really good. I tend to be greedy and go for better ratios, but this is fine. Because, yeah. Alright. Alright. I'll let Katsuie go take care of that one unit. I'd rather keep my territory if possible. War is spreading across the lands. May all the people of the land put their trust in me, Nobunaga. Tenka Fubu! Negotiate truce. Imagawa clan is simple too powerful. Ah, it's fine. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Takes more than that to scare me. I want to let mere numbers scare me away. We have good officers as well. Oh. Wait. I'm gonna let him defeat him automatically. There's no need for a battle here. Alright, go back to Narumi. Alright. Fight here. Alright. Another small unit to defeat. We have to do this, because we can't fight them all at once. Alright. Let's see. Where shall we proceed? Katsuie in the front line is good. Guess I can send Nobunaga over there and do this. Yeah, this is a tribe unit. Will be no issue. Though, actually no. Nobunaga... We'll be better doing that. Middle. He's retreating. Alright. That's fine, that's an easy point, easy point. Go stay. Nope. Stay put. Just defend the points. I might be able to do this with less casualties if I utilize the high ground to shoot them down. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep them pinned down over here. This guy wants to move against Sakuma Morishige, but I'm gonna threaten. Oh, there we go. Never mind, no need. I have level 6 matchlocks. We have level 6 matchlocks, never mind. The matchlocks were enough to make them send them packing. Let me see. Take this. Take. Ah, there we go. We don't need that. Go back. No need to commit to a fight. Come on. Go back, Morishige. There's no need to spend troops in a fight. There we go, see? He's already returning back because he sees his disengagement point is going to be attacked. There we go. Now we pincer him. Every general is dreaming about watching the battlefield from above. I know, right? Wouldn't it be so... I mean, actually, I suppose it's not so bad with drones these days, huh? But I suppose it would have been very, very nice, huh? I mean, that's kind of why a lot of generals actually, historically, took high ground positions. So that they could see the battlefield a bit better. That's, for example, in the Battle of Sekigahara, that's exactly what Tokugawa Ieyasu did. There we go. He's out. Ooh, we killed him. He's dead. He's not coming back. Nagasaka Nobumasa has been slain. Yeah, that guy ain't living. A decent ratio. As long as I don't lose as much as they do, we'll be able to defend. Alright. Right. Hatsuie. Meet them in the field. Right. There we go. Here's another unit. This one is a bit larger, but I believe. Alright. Let's see. Definitely want Katsuie and Nobunaga to deal with their main force. But perhaps... Change grouping. Go there. We're strong. Cool. I'll put Nobunaga over here. Sakuma Morishige. Wait, isn't in your playthrough in Gaming Hall? Mori killed Rushia? Aqua killed Rushia in my playthrough. In my playthrough, I was attacking Shikoku, and Rushia, who was part of Usaken. Her Usaken was destroyed by Mori, the Mori clan, right? By Kali. But then Rushia went to run away into the Chosokabe clan, where Marin also was. taking refuge in. And I was playing as Aqua's clan, the Minato clan, and I invaded Shikoku, and Rushia was the first line of defense between me and Shikoku. She was the wall, right? And I killed her by accident. Basically, Aqua shot her muskets a bit too hard on Rushia. Kind of fitting. Aqua doesn't play around with firearms, huh? Her apex skills. Right, we go there. The matchlock should be enough to destroy that. Yeah, he's going to ignore the high ground. That's good for us. I think the level 6 matchlocks should be enough. Mori wanted to do Mario Party collab with this shit. Oh boy. I'm gonna be very wary of all those Mario Party collabs from now on. Something will die. It's like the opposite of Monopoly now. There we go. Musket salvo. Boom. Out of here. We don't need to chase after them. There we go. Wait. We have someone who's trying to approach. Very well then. Alright, prepare to get pincered. Oh, we can't pincer. I guess we can't pincer from there. That's a shame. I guess you can only pincer if the enemy... There we go, we have high ground now though. There we go. Nobunaga will deal with this. Awakening! And now his stats skyrocket. Holy shit, those stats are insane. Oh, you wanna fight Katsuie? I wouldn't do that. Katsuie, just because he has less troops doesn't mean he's gonna lose. Here comes Steadfast Shibata! There we go. He's retreating over here. Die. There we go. See, I'll keep Katsuie here so long as he has the buffs. There we go. We'll pincer him. He's now trapped. Alright, take a break, Katsuie. We'll let Hachisuka take care of this. And victory is ours. Victory is ours! I don't think I was able to keep as many numbers in this one though, unfortunately. Oh, actually this is fine. This is good. Yeah. This is a good ratio. Now the enemy is continuing to lose more and more troops while I'm maintaining most of mine alive. But the main force is yet to come. Yeah, Yoshimoto is coming soon, but now I've equalized the numbers a bit more. Sing the hymn of the Nobunaga Gensetsu. Ooh, that would be cool. Actually, I think Samurai Warriors? I think in Samurai Warriors there is like a Nobunaga theme song where the voice actor himself sings it. It's kind of funny. Oh, speaking about Nobunaga Kensetsu, so I've been playing the Majima Constructions minigame off stream. I've been enjoying it a lot actually, and I discovered that if you do the Colosseum fights, you get so many good fighters in the Majima Constructions. Because a lot of the really good fights in the Colosseum, they are like characters you can use in that minigame. So because of that, I am stacked with SSRs. Because I was grinding the Colosseum, because I love doing the fights in the Colosseum so much. Horimoto Tada. Alright. Ah, this is easy. It's an easy fight. Let's see, I'd like someone with firearms to go to the middle. Because then we can just blow up the enemy. Horimoto Tada. Ah, you're running away from there? I mean, the tribes are fine. This is a tribe unit. Don't really need to use them. Actually, just realized. 2 tribe units, 3 of my main units. I think one of my castles didn't set out, but it's fine. We don't need it. This minigame is bad if you want to do 100% achievements. Oh. I see, I see. Does it have like crazy requirements? Right, keep going. Horimoto Tada is coming after Shibata Katsuie. We're gonna trap Mototada. There we go. There we go. The 2 tribe units can fight each other. Oh, nice. It triggered hot-blooded. Look at his attack stat. If he activates that fast Shibata on top of that, he's gonna have an insane attack stat. Like that. Muskets on the back. You're trapped now. There's no escape. We're winning here. Nobunaga take care of this engagement. Oh, what happened? Oh, just destroying the enemy. And he's destroyed. Steadfast Shibata! Yeah, he's gone. Down. I feel like at this point, Yoshimoto is probably gonna turn around. He's getting his ass kicked really hard. Alright, I can build something else. Let it be known, Yoshimoto, that numbers isn't everything. Oh. Ah, my troops in Narumi didn't set out. I see. That's what happened. I can bring more troops if I want. There we go. Narumi Castle over there, built up. Let's make commons over here. More troops and crops. So you're going through here, eh? Alright, Hayashi over there. We fight Yoshimoto himself. That is, I think that's the last of their forces. Just like that, I was able to equalize things. It's a good thing I brought Hayashi to help out. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, Yoshimoto is strong. I'm gonna need Nobunaga to face him. He's got a huge ass unit. Alright, you go over there. Hayashi over here. Yeah, this is fine. If I can, I'd like to blow the tribe with matchlocks. Then we can only worry about Yoshimoto. Blow him up! Go, Nobunaga! Blow him up! There we go. Nice. Not yet. We will encircle Yoshimoto. Yoshimoto is kinda tanky. He's kinda tanky after all. There we go. Now he also has a special move. He's got the Tokaido's best ability, which regenerates his troops and increases defense. Alright, for now we'll retreat over here. Activate Steadfast Shibata. And now we just shred the guy. Oh yeah, we are shredding. But he's gonna activate his ability. Hokkaido's best. Defense increase, soldiers restore. But you still can't restore your stamina. Haha. Look how debuffed he is because of his stamina being so low. That look, I know, right? I really like the animations of the special moves in this game. They just give you like a menacing look. Looks at you menacingly. Ability activated. One of my favorites is Saito Dosan's. Like, Saito Dosan has one of the most menacing looks in this game, in my opinion, but unfortunately he's dead now. There we go. Okay, that was an amazing battle. Holy shit. That was really good. We barely lost anyone. And Taigen Sessai has one of the most cheeky looks in his animation. Alright, there's still one more unit, but I'm pretty sure the enemy is going to retreat by now. They're not going to carry on. Yep, there we go. He's going to run away. Alright, we survived. We need to survive for 4 more years. 4 more years. Well, 3 years, because this year is almost over. It's fine. The enemy is gonna take a while to recover their troops. Meanwhile, I am still like, with most of my troops intact, I can just keep developing my territory. At some point, will they be like, maybe it's not worth to attack. Alright, Narumi. I hope the Imperial Court can give me that goddamn title soon. I really need the prestige. Otherwise, I can't replace my goddamn... Oh, nice. Hey, the Takeda wanted alliance. Clear farmland. Oh, that's very good. More troops. Because the more troops we have on one unit, the more we can like last along fighting like in defeating detail strategies. Let's see. Do I have my territory? Okay, almost there. Almost there. Very good. Narumi, Inuyama. Let's go for Narumi. Because it's right at the front. I want Narumi to be stronger. We will not allow the enemy to get past here. Oh! Nobunaga enters Kyoto. This year, Oda Nobunaga, together with a small band of retainers, quietly set out on a trip up to observe areas such as Sakai, Nara, and finally the capital. It is said that upon his visit to the capital, he even met with Shogun Ashikaga Yoshiteru. So you are Nobuhide's son. You wear quite the bold expression. What brings you to the capital? I wish to see the markets and temples outside Owari. Ours pales in comparison to those of the capital. However, while I would not go so far as to call any particular spot disorderly, I have perceived a rather loose force of governance over the people. Perhaps it is due to a lack of valor? Your words pain me. Though I am trained in the arts of the sword, I lack the force befitting the leader of samurai. But if I had men like yourself here in the capital, not only would your valor bring control to the people, but we could even change the world, unlike that Miyoshi lot. Shogun. Oh, there is also a story telling of a mysterious assassin who attempted an attack on Nobunaga and his party during their visit to the capital. I come to the capital and I am met with crime! Who is behind this act? We must stop them! Sir, our investigations have revealed that they came by the order of the Saito clan in Mino. Sending this buffoon of an assassin sounds precisely like something that mindless Saito Takamasa would do. When my father-in-law was still alive, he often complained about his lack of muskets. I never thought they'd be used to shoot me down. At any rate, I am sick of their sight. We should march to take control of Mino at once. But we can't do that, because the Imagawa are behind us. Oda Nobukane is born! Tsugawa Yoshifuyo is born! Maeda Keiji is born! Let's go! Look at that valor! He's good. Eccentric. Don't tell him what to do, and he's strong. Nice, nice, nice. We got the misfit himself. Alright, I can use him as a substitute in that case. We no longer need that, so we'll bring Maeda Keiji. Oh, something happened in the quote-unquote Ishiki clan. It's the Saito clan. They just changed their name. The clan changed their name. Saito Takamasa goes to Kyoto. Yes, so Saito Takamasa changed his name to Ishiki Yoshitatsu. Yeah, he's gonna change his name. This year, Daimyo Saito Takamasa of Mino had brought a small number of troops with him to the capital, where he was to have an audience with Shogun Ashikaga Yoshiteru. Shogun, it is an extreme delight to have this opportunity to be meeting with you. My name is Saito Takamasa. I would like to congratulate you on your return to the capital. So you are Saito Takamasa of Mino. I have heard of you as the son who killed his father, Dosan. Are these rumors true? I am afraid so. My father was an unjust leader on many accounts. He inspired hatred even among the common people. While difficult, it was an act which needed to be done. What should be gathered of the times we live in? Retainers killing their lords, sons killing their fathers. How hollow have we become? That is a question which should be addressed on a separate occasion, Shogun. I am here today because I wish to express a request, if I may. Is that so? You may speak. The Saito clan possesses the title of Mino agent, and we serve as part of the Shogunate's Hokushu. Our house's allegiance is directly bound to you, Shogun. Are you aware of the history of your name? Your father, whom you killed, was the one who took claim of it. Your lineage is of a family of oil merchants. You speak the truth. Therefore, if it would serve you, I would like to abandon said name. It is my wish to be granted one of the reputable names from the Shogunate's Oshoban agents. First, he kills his father and usurps his position. Then he wishes to throw away his family name to elevate his reputation. What absurdity. You may do as you please. Besides, I have no authority to begin with. I am simply a transitory officer in these public affairs. I understood. Shogun Yoshiteru granted Saito Takamasa the name Ishiki, a family belonging to the Shishiki of the Muromachi Shogunate, which Takamasa had ties to with his mother's side, but everyone is just going to keep calling them Saito anyways. Why does the narrator Saito and Ashikaga English voiceover sound the same? I don't remember. I don't think I watched all the events in English. Perhaps Takamasa sound. You mean the actual Japanese? I think if you're talking about like the difference between the English VA and the Japanese VA, basically the Japanese VA has a larger library of voices in the game, right? So if you play in Japanese, not only do you get the game in Japanese, you also have like a larger variety in the voices of the game itself. Which I noticed because, for example, the female characters in English, the female characters only have one voice, all of them use. But in Japanese, the female characters have 3 voices that are used for them. And for the male officers, there's like, 3 or 4 male officers in English, while in Japanese there's like 7 or 8. Not counting the unique voices, because some characters have unique voices, like Nobunaga has a unique voice, Hideyoshi has a unique voice, I think Motonari has a unique voice, pretty sure that Kenshin and Shingen have unique voices too. I think Masamune probably also has a unique voice. And I think Ieyasu also has a unique voice. But yeah. Perhaps Takamasa simply desired to cleanse his name from the one stained with his act of patricide, and rid himself of any suspicions concerning his origins. He would also change his first name by taking the kanji Yoshi, which was customarily used in the names of those belonging to the Ishiki, becoming Yoshitatsu. Yet hardly anyone aside from the persons involved in this event would recognize said name change. Yeah, everyone just keeps calling him Saito Yoshitatsu, like, nobody cares about his name change. Despite having changed his name to Ishiki Yoshitatsu, he would continue to be referred by most as Saito Yoshitatsu. Nobody cares about his name change. You're still a Saito, doesn't matter. Even his son is gonna be called Saito. Saito Takamasa changed name to Ishiki Yoshitatsu. You have no legitimacy, after all. There we go. More training grounds. Haha! Everyone call X's Twitter. Exactly, it's the exact same thing. Like, everyone just calls it Twitter. I've seen even like actual like official outlets calling them just Twitter anyways. There we go. Finally, ooh, should I go for another irrigation canal? Maybe I should go for an irrigation canal in Narumi. Yeah. It still gives me troops. But I want protection from natural disasters. Oh, that's a Hideyoshi voice. Anyways, let's see. I'm gonna start changing those facilities because my allies... Ooh, what I should be doing is do this, because now they will develop commons everywhere. There we go. Ah, no labor. Ooh, I do want to do diplomacy with the Shogunate. Fine, I'll let it... It's gonna take so long though. I'm gonna wait until Nobunaga is done, because he's better at it. Anyways, 3 years until we're done. No. There we go, more money. A messenger, yes, yes, yes. Give me prestige. I think we have to do it one more time. Fine, we'll do some diplomacy with the Shogunate so we can get a title. As without a title, we're kinda, you know, not in a good position. 25 months. Dude, at that point I'm almost like done with the game for today. So no. Because then we're gonna restart like in another scenario anyways. There we go. So instead... If I was doing a regular campaign, I would definitely go for that. For sure. But that is not the case right now. Let's go for the commons, because the farms there are a little bit better than the fairs. Another thing I can do is I can assimilate tribes. Maybe I should do that. Bestow. Oh, right. Yeah, this is good. Will increase his damage dealt. Although, if I did the covert one, it means that the super fast regeneration of Awakening would be even faster. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because I'm not going to be here for that long. Sure, let's go for battle. And as for my allies, you can also be the courageous. Nobunaga, you will be the civil. The statesman. Let's see, where is Hideyoshi? I don't see him anywhere. Maybe he's already a samurai. Yeah, he's a samurai leader. Unfortunately, I don't have the prestige to switch them out. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll get the prestige one way or another. Right now, we'll wait until the Imperial Court is done. Let's see, Nakashima... Yeah, give me another market. Let me see. What about policies? What can I do here in the council? Hidesada Hayashi. Right, I don't have that one. Defense infrastructure is nice, but I don't think I'm gonna need it, because I'm gonna fight all my fights on the field. Can't go for those. Bodyguard formation. This one is good, but at higher levels. And I don't have the economy for that. This is gonna be needed. Marine transport is good. I'll go for that one. Gives us a better harvest, and you need the harvest to get more troops and more food and all that. So that's good. Yokaro. Atsuta Jingo. I really want prestige. That's like the thing I want the most. We're in July. Okay, I can change once again. Not that many events happening right now. I guess this must be a more quiet period of history. Of the period. Of the year. Because all hell is gonna break loose in 1560. But that will be for next week, though. Speaking about that, next week I need to talk to you guys about it, of how things will proceed going forward. Specifically when it comes to streams, not much videos. Because videos, I think I'll be able to strike a good balance. But for streams, we're gonna change some things up, because so I'm going to university. I got myself into university, and as we would expect, I'm gonna have a bit tighter of a schedule. Not as tight as I thought it would be originally. So it's gonna actually, I have free time that I can use in certain days, but still it means that For example, I'm not going to be able to stream Tuesdays anymore. Because Tuesday is my schedule is super packed with stuff, with classes. So instead, I'm gonna see if I can shift Tuesday streams to Monday streams. But we'll see, it really depends. Because again, I still need to also keep in mind that I still want to make videos, right? And in order to make videos, I'm gonna need to edit, which means I'm probably gonna have to reduce the amount of streams. I want to start streaming frequently in Saturdays, because Saturdays I'm gonna have the free time to do everything that I want, basically. So I think that's the goal. As for Mondays and Fridays, those will be probably the best days to do streams in the week, but I'm not quite sure, and it might not be quite very consistent. But it really depends. I'm still gonna check out my schedule and see if I can squeeze it in some way. If not, my streams will be Saturday, or some short guerrilla streams every once in a while during the week. There we go. With that said, I'm very excited for college, for university, because I'm in a course where I will be able to learn Japanese and Mandarin, and as well as learn more about Asia just in general. And the classes that I've picked are very much going to be focused on China and Japan. Let's see, I can employ someone here. Let me see. Aha. Markets. But I'm gonna try and strike a good balance between university and anything YouTube related, if I can. Because I want to do both. Now, next week, things will still be normal, though. It's only the week after next week that things will change. So I'll talk more about it next Saturday on my next Nobunaga's Ambition stream. You know, my Korea K-pop? Actually, I do have Korea in my curriculum as well, but it's gonna be for a different year. Actually, I'm gonna learn a bit about Korea in my second semester because I added it in. I'm gonna learn Korean probably in my second or third year of university. Probably my second, because I want to learn it. I was gonna learn Indonesian, but, you know, apparently I think there's no teachers in the school to teach it. So, for this year at least, it's not able to be learned. So, I want to learn Korean too, so I may as well. So I'll be learning the three, but for this year specifically, I'm going to be focusing on Chinese and Japanese. The Clan Castle. Maeda's Toshi exemplary skill with a spear among his numerous military exploits earned him the nickname Mighty Spear Mataza. His value was so great that he headed Nobunaga's elite red cloak guard, but one would be wrong to presume these men's interests concerned the battlefield alone, for Toshie also sought to form a family. Matsu, with your father passed away, and you having been disowned by your mother, you have suffered far too much and far too long. Toshie... From here on, it will be my duty to ensure for you a life full of peace and happiness. When our children are born, we'll protect them together as father and mother. Yes. Having known each other from a very young age, Toshie and Matsu had grown up like siblings. Eventually, they would decide to truly become family. As husband and wife, they would have 2 boys and 9 girls. Holy shit! They got busy! 11 children! 11 children! They really like each other, huh? They really got busy. Like, really busy. Wow. 2 boys and 9 girls. They are thought of as a loving and happily married couple to this day. Well, there you go. Those are the best kinds. Matsu and Maeda Toshie get married. What's this? Something happening in the Saito clan over here. Takenaka Hanbei, one of the greatest military strategists of the Sengoku period. Takenaka Hanbei had come of age. By the talents of his wit and lure of his strength, he would gain many victories on the battlefield, earning him the nickname Absolute Strategist. But at this point in time, Takenaka Hanbei had only taken his first steps as a man into this warring world. Yeah, he's gonna become more relevant later on when we start our invasion and when he joins us. Let's see. I don't think anything else I can do. Again, this would be the moment of the game where I would be out to try and conquer something, right? Because, you know, there's not much I can do right now. But I can't conquer anything. Because it would be historically inaccurate. Well, I guess I can improve. I can improve my existing territories, why not? And that border disputes just went without a problem, huh? Alright, let's see. What else can I change over here? A depot. We don't need that. Make a market. Our economy is doing much better now. We're truly doing much better. Oh, there we go. Finally, give me the prestige. Give me the post already. There we got it. We got the prestige. There we go, look, 110. This is really good. We don't need to make alliances with the Shogunate anymore. There we go. Ooh, I got so much stuff unlocked. Gunnery instruction. But first things first, this is more important. Getting system reform maxed out is the most important one. I do want this. Gunnery instruction. This will really help a lot. But really a lot. Alright, go for another irrigation canal. We can also get the standing army policy, which I will. All of my training grounds will suddenly be even better if I do that. And I'm spamming training grounds everywhere. Because I believe that it's one of the best buildings in the game to build. You just want troops. Troops is good. I usually build trading towns in places that I know will never get attacked. Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks a lot. This sucks balls. Damn, this sucks so much. Oh, okay, we were barely affected. We're fine. See? This is why I like building irrigation canals. Because irrigation canals protect us from this. Alright, let's fix the problem. Landslide, burst embankments. Gotta fix the problem. Let's see, is Kyosu alright? Kyosu is alright. There's 2 irrigation canals there. They're completely fine. Because you lose your buildings and stuff there. There we go. We're getting the system reforms. We need more prestige. Ah, this is the one I want though. Okay. We do need to do some stuff. Okay, but let me get this one though. Yokaro. And we'll get this one too. Standing army. We're using a lot of income, but it's worth it. Hidesada Hayashi. No. Let's wait until we finish our policies. Until Nobunaga Hide is ready. Alright, 2 more years. Actually, 1 year and a half left. The Imagawa haven't attacked us ever since. I guess they've taken a while to recover. And also, I'm getting just really strong. There we go. Taki that want to be allies again. All good. We are in a very good spot. We have a strong clan. Even though we are small, we are very strong. We are not afraid of enemy numbers. Numbers are only a means to a purpose, but it is only one tool out of many. You need to have good tactics, good generals, provisions, and many other things. Oh, something's going on with the Mori. Let's see what's going on with the Mori. Oh wow, the Mori are really conquering everything. As they should, that's what they do. The death of Takamoto. Ah, this was tragic. Motonari's son died mysteriously. We don't know how. Mori Takamoto, his preparations to attack Yamago complete, found himself being entertained one night by the local tribes. After returning to Aki, Takamoto took to his bed, complaining of ill health. I knew myself a fool, but to think I would fall for a trap so blatant as this. Victory goes to he who schemes most, eh? Father, please forgive your careless son. I leave the future of the Mori in your hands, everyone. Kotsurumaru, I'm sorry for being so worthless a father. So ended Takamoto's short life. He may have spent it in the shadow of his great father and brilliant brother, but he had been a steadfast supporter of the Mori clan. Although his death was attributed to poison, the truth remains unclear to this day. News of Takamoto's death soon reached Motonari, who had recently begun attacking Yamago. What? Takamoto is... It can't be. Has there been a misunderstanding? Could you have misheard? These are truly unfortunate tidings. Ridiculous. How could Takamoto? What manner of son dies before his father? My lords. How ought we proceed? Very well. Give this message to all the clan's members. We shall avenge Takamoto by wiping out Yamago. Tell them that this shall be a battle unlike any before. Kotsurumaru, no, Terumoto, the son of Takamoto, has left behind. He will have his vengeance against Yamago. His entire Mori clan shall take their revenge. Sir! Is this my retribution? For taking the lives of my enemies in battle? For plotting to end their bloodlines? But this retribution shall play a role in my strategy too. In the name of vengeance, Yamago will be annihilated. I'm sorry, Takamoto. I'm so sorry. Forgive your father with his black heart. From all the extant letters that Motonari had written to his sons, his love for his family is readily apparent. Though he admonished Takamoto at every opportunity, he has also proved how much he loved and expected great things of him. While distraught at having lost Takamoto under such unfortunate circumstances, his readiness to use his son's death to motivate his troops showed just how mighty a daimyo he was. He uses everything at his disposal. That's the kind of person Motonari is. There we go. So the next leader of the clan is gonna be Terumoto. It's Motonari's grandson. Because each of his brothers, each of Takamoto's brothers are at the head of other clans. I'm tired. Hello, randomness. There we go, we got gunner instruction. Now, okay, this might seem... Okay, let's wait a minute. I want to make a shooting gallery in Kyosu. It will remove some of our numbers, but I really love muskets, man. Well, muskets are beautiful. There we go. We're gonna compensate with it with standing army policy. There we go. Alright. Let me remove these training grounds. And get my... Oh, we need one more labor. Alright. We'll wait. Yeah, the standing army policy ended up making up for it. Ooh, I guess I should do this. Let's negotiate with the Imperial Court. Let's see. Oda Nobunaga? It's gonna take 10 months. Nah, I guess it's not really that important. We're gonna end the stream before that happens anyways. Let's see. Get myself a shooting gallery. We got better muskets now. Level 1 muskets. That means we have level 7 muskets over there. Border dispute. Let them be. We are strong. We are mighty. Look how strong Katsuya... Also, wait. There's a lot of fighting happening somewhere. Oh. It's Yasakura invading over Kaga province. Oh, here we go. The second rebellion of Nobukatsu. Oda Nobukatsu had betrayed his older brother, Nobunaga, but faced defeat in the Battle of Ino. His life was spared thanks to the mediation of their mother. However, he could not bear the humiliation it brought him. In secret, he devised a plan for a second uprising. Katsuie, this time we can win. There are many forces who also oppose my brother here in Owari. If we work together, we can achieve victory. Lord Nobukatsu. I will become the leader of the Oda clan and accomplish what my fool of a brother could not. I will bring peace to Owari. A few days after Nobukatsu revealed his plans to Katsuie, something happened that he could not have anticipated. What? My brother is in critical condition? Yes. With his sudden onset of illness, he has become so feeble he can barely breathe. As his future is now most uncertain, he has expressed a wish to see you one last time. I did not believe my brother would be the one to suffer so greatly from sickness. But if he has expressed such desire to see me, whom he once despised so, it seems a trace of humanity has survived in him. Perhaps now that he is on his deathbed, he wishes to pronounce you as a successor of the Oda clan. Oh, that could be. After all, my brother has yet to have a child. He lacks any other to take his place. How lucky I am to have gained control of the Oda clan without resorting to a call to arms. Let us make for Kyosu Castle. So, expecting to be declared the next leader of the Oda clan, Nobukatsu rushed to Kyosu Castle to visit his bedridden brother. But it was a visit from which he would never return. How gullible of my brother to fall for such a simple ruse. His lack of insight in these times of war has cost him his life. There we go, to solve a plot, Nobunaga pretended to being sick to lure him here. He was your brother by blood. You truly have no remorse for your actions. Not at all. Have you not heard? My concerns go far beyond that of the Oda. What I long for is all under heaven. Katsuie, don't you have faith in my vision? Is that not why you revealed to me my brother's plans? If there is anyone to blame for Lord Nobukatsu's death, it is I. Surely I must one day pay for what I've done. However, the decision I made was not in error. I must prove it by supporting my lord's claims to this country. Yes, from here on, I, Shibata Katsuie, will serve on my lord's front lines in his fight towards world domination. Actually, Nobunaga even wanted to invade China, actually. It goes without saying that the mother of the two brothers, Dota Dono, was struck with grief upon receiving the news of Nobukatsu's death. But for the rest of the clan, it hardly stirred any emotions. Still, Nobukatsu's twofold attempt at rebellion may have helped Nobunaga's control spread further than it would have otherwise. After all, upon Nobukatsu's death, solidarity within the Oda clan strengthened, and Nobunaga managed to unify Owari, further fortifying his rule. No more internal conflicts. From now on, it's the Imagawa and the Saito. There, level 8 muskets. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is what I like to see. Very much so. Anyone with more musket, like prowess? I'm almost maxing out muskets. I should need one more. The Saika clan has an ability which can increase the limit of musket. Up to 12. It's amazing, I love it. That's why I put the... That's the reason I put Aqua in that clan. Minato Aqua. Let's see, disaster readiness is good. Helps mitigating natural disasters. Guess for Ayashi, we'll do the same thing. Oda Nobutomo. And Eagle-Eyed. Because it's right here and they're gonna be trying plots against it. I really want to change commanders though. I don't want Hayashi and Morishige to lead their castles. We have better generals for that. Alright. We'll continue improving the training grounds over here. And common. I think the Imagawa should invade us one last time, right? I don't know when I should stop. I'm gonna stop at January 1560. But I don't know if that's exactly the month I should stop. So we'll see. Oh, another name change. This time it's in the Rokaku clan, right here. Rokaku Yoshikata changes his name. The daimyo of Omi, Rokaku Yoshikata, announced to his retainers his intention to retire and give leadership of the clan to his son Yoshisuke. I will leave the clan to enter priesthood and take the name Jotei, advise my son Yoshisuke, and lead the Rokaku clan to success. The new clan leader was not popular among retainers, I mean he kinda sucks. However, forcing the newly renamed Jotei to continue to lead from the shadows. Yoshisuke is young, he still requires my guidance. I was told I would succeed my father, but he continues to rule. The retainers refuse to listen to my orders. The Rokaku clan would continue to experience discord as father and son drifted apart. There we go. Rokaku Yoshikata changed his name to Rokaku Jotei. He became a Buddhist. Alright, last year. This is the last year of today's stream. I'm pretty sure the Imagawa don't want to invade me anymore. I developed my territories a bit too well. We have such great numbers, despite having so little territory. Like, I beat them really badly earlier. That's why. I beat them really hard. Oh, something's happening in the Takeda. Oh, there we go. Takeda Harunobu changes his name too. To his famous name, Takeda Shingen. The Tiger of Kai. He's gonna become a Buddhist monk too. It was around this time that Takeda Harunobu suddenly took up Buddhism and adopted the Buddhist name Tokoe-ken Shingen. Originally a believer of Myojin Sua, Harunobu's connection to Buddhism doctrine had never run deep. To this day, his motivations for taking up the religion are unclear. Some suppose it was his fixation on the war against Nagao Kagetora, or his desire to resolve the ongoing famine, or even to assist his son Yoshinobu in receiving a governing position. Very soon I will become 40. Certainly there will be no harm in seeking salvation from the likes of the Buddha. By showing respect to the Buddhist doctrine, perhaps I may avoid the mistakes of my father in his abandonment of the people with his endless wars. Says the guy that fights until his death. But even upon taking up the monastic life, Harunobu, now named Shingen, did not change his habits in any meaningful way. Yep, he still lives through war. He was still committed to his civil duties, holding strong to his authority and as the leader of his clan. There we go, that's the famous name Takeda Shingen. That's how he's most commonly known as. The Buddhist name, Takeda Shingen. What about Kenshin? Are we gonna see Kenshin? No, wait, Kagetora changes his name like 3 times before becoming Kenshin. Kagetora is gonna become... Nagao Kagetora is going to become Nagao Masatora first, then he's gonna become Nagao Terutora, and then he's gonna become... No, he's gonna become Uesugi Masatora, then Uesugi Terutora, and then Uesugi Kenshin. Finally. He changed his name a lot. Anyways, more Takeda clan things. Another name change. Takeda Harunobu had entered the monastic life and changed his name to Shingen. This would cause many of the members of his clan to follow suit. Among them was Nagasaka Mitsukata. I've decided to take up priesthood. My name will now be Chokansai. I see, there we go, that's the badass, most famous appearance of Shingen, the famous Shingen armor. There we go, I love Shingen's armor so much, he looks so cool with it. It just looks so badass with it. With that helmet. Totally accurate, by the way, it's actually accurate. I see, I never would have expected something like this from you. His armor is actually on exposition in a museum. In fact, most armors in this game are accurate. There are some that are mostly based on the real ones, but the majority of the armors are pretty accurate. And Shingen's armor is one of the most famous samurai armors of this period. You know, his armor is special. It's like you look at the armor and you know, Even if the game or series or TV show doesn't tell you who it is, you look at that armor, you know, yeah, that is Takeda Shingen. That is the Tiger of Kai. We know who he is. Even though I enter the monastery, my devotion to the Takeda will not weaken. I will continue to do my utmost for our clan. Very well. I will support your endeavor. Afterwards, Chokansai became the attendant of Shingen's successor, Katsuyori, and will be referred to by other officers as a wicked courtier. But to him, his actions were simply an expression of his devotion to the clan. I just think Shingen is one of the most badass samurai ever. He was a big badass. Shingen was a total product of his time. He was scheming, loved through warfare, plotted all the time, was brutal, was a military strike. It's just a perfect representation of what the daimyos of this period of time were like. Like Shingen and Mori Motonari, right? They're like that both. They're very similar in my opinion. They're the legends of this period. Some of the legends, obviously. You know, the other legend of this period is right here, Nagao Kagetora. He's gonna become the Dragon of Echigo. I mean, he's already known as the Dragon of Echigo. Oh, we don't have labor. There's a lot of legends from this period, to be fair. A lot of them, really. Yeah. Yeah, the Imagawa are afraid to attack me. I beat them so hard. God damn. And I've only gotten stronger since then. Oh! Okay, it's the border dispute, never mind. They don't actually want to attack me. Hi! Hi! Here he goes! Policy left? Sure. I can do that right now. Let's see, what policy should we get? Equestrian instruction? No. Oh, well, actually, I don't have much money. I can't really afford to do much more. I need a lot of prestige for the things that are cheap. I guess it doesn't matter. The deadline is after we end the scenario anyways. There goes Katsuie. Just strolling into enemy territory and taking it of his own. And he's gonna beat up his enemy because he's way stronger. Oh, something happening in the Ashikaga clan. Alright, back to the capital, the Shogunate. Nagao Kagetora returns to Kyoto. Some time ago, Nagao Kagetora visited the capital, but due to Shogun Ashikaga Yoshiteru's absence, they were not able to meet. But this year, with just a few of his companions, Kagetora decided to visit the capital once again. Finally, his wish to see Yoshiteru in person came through. I think there's one event that's supposed to happen that didn't happen right now. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm full of shit. It's gonna happen later. So, you are Nagao Kagetora. I hear you are quite a reliable warrior. Yes, but I must beg your pardon, as my reason for coming here is to request to be appointed the post of Kanto Kanrei, if you would allow it, Shogun. I understand. It seems that Norimasa has fled from Kanto. I suppose he was unable to bear the burden of his responsibilities. With Uesugi's main branch in peril, your strength has secured control over Echigo. I have no objection towards your inheritance of the Kanto Kanrei. I am most pleased to have your approval. Without reservation, I will cross the mountains of Tukanto and do battle with the Hojo. It has become my moral duty. In this chaotic world, power is expressed through action over words. I prove a great example to this. For despite my being shogun, I am powerless. Countless times have I been made to flee from the capital. The Miyoshi, the Matsunaga. I am surrounded by brutes who thirst for power greater than the Ashikaga's authority. And yet I am forced to rely on them in order to keep my place. Shogun. There are few warriors as learned and honorable as yourself left in this world. Meeting with you has been a most precious occasion. Trust that you have my cooperation. You lack the appropriate pedigree for the Kanrei of Kanto. Therefore you shall take a character from my name. From now on, you shall elevate your dignity and be known as Terutora. That is far beyond what I deserve. I am but a retainer of the Uesugi. My position should not exceed that of a vassal of the Shogun. While I am pleased to have received this great honor, I believe it only proper to accept it only after I have cleaned out the Hojo, restored order to Kanto, and inherited the Kanrei. Is that so? You are a man without greed. You may have it your way, Kagetora, and please stay here in the capital as long as you can to lend me your support. Yes, Shogun, your words are too kind. I will serve you to the best of my ability. Despite their vast difference in station, Yoshiteru and Kagetora developed an affinity towards each other during their first encounter. They vowed to support each other from then on. Unfortunately, they lived in very faraway places, so they really couldn't do much. It is not recorded how long Kagetora stayed in the capital, but it is assumed that the stay was prolonged at Yoshiteru's request. During that time, Kagetora would also meet and establish a relationship with Konoe Sakihisa, the chief advisor, and other prominent figures within the capital. Yeah, the problem is that he was way too far away. Like, the Ashikaga Shogunate is right here, meanwhile the Nagao clan is right here. Also, the Nagao clan took this territory once again when he shouldn't. Whatever. Anyways, anything else I want to optimize here? I guess I can go for a comments. That should be all for that. Okay, my income is a bit better. I feel more comfortable to small unit deployment. Means I like small unit deployment. Let's go for that. More provisions is always good, especially for attack, though I'm not going to attack anything. Wow. Go Katsuya, beat him! Hey, he won. But it came at the cost of a lot of troops. There we go. We're fine though. I'm not afraid. I fear nothing. I thrive in these periods. Alright, so there we go, we're almost done. Second half of the month of the year. The Tsutsuya haven't fight. Yeah. Just regenerating troops. So I think we don't have to worry about an invasion anymore. The Imagawa only invaded us once, but we beat them so hard that they never want to invade us anymore. Hey, fine by me. Look how many troops we have in Kyosu. I think this is why they don't attack us. Let me see, what proposals do we have? Attack Nagashima. I'm not gonna do that. The Onganji clan. It's historically inaccurate to attack them right now. Nagashima will become a thorn in Nobunaga's side for many years to come. Ooh, landmark. Increases everyone's attack. Mitsuki clan. The Mitsuki clan is right here. The Anegakoji family name. These guys are kind of a bit of a meme, not gonna lie. Hida. The clan leader of the Mitsuki Yoshiori, was appointed Hida agent of the lower 7th class by the Imperial Court. Father, congratulations on your appointment as Hida agent. Look how happy he is. He looks so happy. Oh, Yoritsuna. You believe I am one to be content with such a title? The Hida agent is nothing so great. What do you mean? Within me lies an ambition. You know what it is? Surely you would like to hear. Tell me then, what kind of ambition is it that you hold? My desire is to become Vice Counselor. Vice Counselor is a position of one of the highest orders within the court. A regional samurai has no place seeking such an honor. However, I have yet to hear any verdict from the court. Do you know why? Well, that is a difficult question for me to answer. No, I am certain you understand the reason well. Go on, speak it. If I must, then I would assume our lineage is of insufficient worth. The title of Vice Counselor is normally reserved for an official with ties to the likes of the Honorable Sega and Daijin clans. Exactly, my son. It is just as you say. But in these times of war, by asserting your strength, your pedigree can become whatever you like. And by that notion, I have considered it beneficial to change your name. What? Why this all of a sudden? The Anegakoji clan, who once held the title of Hida governor, exhausted itself into dissolution through its constant internal strife. But if we are to govern Hida, no one should blink an eye at our appropriating that name. You will succeed the former clan of the Hida governor, the Anegakoji, and take the name Anegakoji Yoritsuna. I'm sorry, but I must refuse. The difference in status between the Mitsuki and the Anegakoji clans is far too great. You reject your father's bidding? Are you not aware that this is for your own benefit? I understand. If you insist, father, I will accept the name of Anegakoji Yoritsuna. It is a fine name. By affiliating yourself with the Anegakoji clan, our reputation will improve, bringing me one step closer to my so-desired position of vice consul. Father, you worry me. Can you really expect the Imperial Court to recognize your social standing by associating my name with Anegakoji? And so, the heir to the Mitsuki clan of Hida, Mitsuki Yoritsuna, changed his name to Anegakoji Yoritsuna. Easy! You want to become something? Just change your name to that thing, and now you become that thing. Easy. Have you beaten the Imagawa clan yet? Not yet, because the Battle of Akahazama hasn't happened yet. In fact, I'm kinda honestly surprised they haven't attacked me that much. They've attacked me once, I beat them so hard that they haven't attacked me anymore. But Okehazama is in the next year. But that will be for next week though. We're just doing the conquering Owari scenario. There we go. It's kind of funny how sometimes you can intimidate enemies. Speak softly, carry a big stick, as they say. Oh, border dispute. That's not a problem, because Katsuie takes care of it, so no need to spend money on it. And there we go. 1516. Yamauchi Kazutoyo. Very good officer. Alright. Let me check one thing. I don't know if this is the month that I'm supposed to stop. So I'm gonna check. What's the starting date of the Battle of Okehazama? Nobunaga no Yabo. Shinsei. So the Battle of Okehazama happens in April. Okay. Then I have to play until April. There we go. We'll play until April there. That will be fun. All hell will break. Whoa, what the hell's going on? Huh? What the hell? Wait, the Imagawa are attacking? The Imagawa are so afraid of me. They're not even attacking me, they're attacking the Saito. Hey, look, it's Hitler. Look. His mustache is literally that mustache. There's two characters in this game with that mustache. Chosokabe clan. Alright, let's see what's going on with the Chosokabe clan. The death of Kunichika. Ah, I see. The father of Chosokabe Kunichika, Kanetsugu, was betrayed by his former allies in the Motoyama clan, as well as other prominent families of Tosa. These circumstances had brought his clan to the brink of extinction. At the end of all the suffering, Kunichika managed to rebuild the Chosokabe clan and expand their influence. These also meant seeking revenge on their mortal enemy, the Motoyama clan. However, in a cruel twist of fate, Kunichika fell ill. Motochika, listen to me. Yes, my father, Kanetsugu, was a leader far more valiant than I. But he was arrogant. It was his arrogance that turned his followers against him and brought about his downfall. This is why you must not lose the faith of others. It is easy for me to say this to you, but it is a warning to you. You should not take lightly. To lose the faith of those around you is to invite disorder. When it is gone, will we have the power to survive? Without it, is there any plan that would see you through the other side? You must choose the road you will take. I once believed that you, my successor, were weak at heart, but I was mistaken. Motochika, Shikoku is yours, if you will take it. I have every confidence that you will. Your talent far exceeds my own. Yes, you can entrust everything to me. Chikasada, Chikayasu. Yes. I'm listening. I'm sure you already know what you need to do. I want you to support Motochika. You cannot gain success if you are to defy him. Of course. You can trust in us. How vexing that I will not live to see the day the Motoyama are destroyed. Motochika, pay me tribute by annihilating the Motoyama. As soon as you have finished mourning, you will suit yourself in armor. Father, you may go in peace. I shall. Although I leave you now, my spirit will watch over the Chosokabe. Father! Father. Finally, Chosokabe Kunichika, the man who rebuilt the Chosokabe clan from the edge of destruction, and whose heroism earned him the name Tiger of the Fields, had passed. His dream of unifying the land of Tosa and creating the Chosokabe militia were passed on to his son and heir, Motochika. Don't worry, the Chosokabe are in good hands. Motochika is a very good daimyo. The best daimyo the Chosokabe ever got. Alright, it's kind of funny to see the Saito fighting the Imagawa, because like, the Imagawa are so afraid of fighting us, they're literally ignoring us to fight the Saito. That's so funny. We beat them so goddamn hard. Oh, here comes Katsuye again for a border dispute. This is kind of fun. Oh, there we go, we're in April. Alright, we can stop here, everyone. We can stop here. We have arrived at April. The next episode is going to be very action-packed. Because next stream will be the Battle of Okehazama. Will be 7 more years of gameplay. As you can see, we are in a bad spot. The Imagawa have conquered part of our territory, and we will fight the defining battle that will change Japanese history forever. And after that, we will conquer the Saito. We will do all that all at once. That's the goal for next stream. Defeat the Imagawa, conquer Mino and the Saito. All of this province, we have to take it. That's the goal. And then we'll go for the Dawn of Revolution scenario, where we'll take the capital as a whole. Until then, it will be the Battle of Okehazama. And we'll also see the Battle of Kawanakashima happen. Because it happens in the year 1561, which is cool. So yeah. That will be next Saturday. Next Tuesday, I'm gonna stream Valkyrie Chronicles, and then next Friday it's gonna be more Yakuza, and then next Saturday will be more Nobunaga's Ambition. Though, actually, not gonna lie though, everyone, I kind of wanna play more Nobunaga's Ambition, so I think I'm gonna take a small break from Valkyrie Chronicles, and I'm gonna play a Nobunaga's Ambition next Saturday. Because, you know, we're kind of taking a break of a strategy game with another strategy game, right? Since Yakuza is more of a beat 'em up, I feel like it makes sense to keep, and also because I kind of want to play, I want to progress with Yakuza because I'm having so much fun with that game. While Valkyrie Chronicles, it's not a blind playthrough, so I'll give priority to Yakuza. So yeah. That's the plan. I'll stream more Nobunaga's Ambition next Tuesday. We'll do the Battle of Okehazama because it's going to be a lot of fun, the events that are coming. Now the real action is going to happen. We no longer need to sit still forever doing nothing. We can finally go on the offensive and conquer territories, finally. Because as you can see, here's a small spoiler. This Battle of Kihazama, look at the territory in the middle, that flower over there, the Oda, in here, right here in blue. This is what we're gonna be with next time. In Dawn of Revolution, we're gonna have to have conquered all of Mino as well, and Owari. And then in Nobunaga's Besiege, we have 3 years to conquer the capital. Right? And puppet the capital. And take all of Ise and many other provinces. Right? So these are the ones we're gonna be doing. And then we have far more, you know. Again, it's gonna be lots of action. The Battle of Mikatagahara, the Battle of Tedorigawa. This one where, you know, as you can see, there's a lot of territory that the Oda have. And many more things that are still to come. But yeah, that will be for next time. What time is it actually? Is it the same time? Yeah, it's around the same time I finished last week. So yeah. Thank you guys for coming. Sweet dreams. I'll see you next time. Tenka Fubo!